Wait, that's the... Ah. Man, why is the setup always so hard, man? I don't want it to be so hard to set up everything. Okay, there we go. Yay. Welcome to Stream Afri. Oh god, it's been a while since we last streamed, is it? Wait, when did I last stream? I don't remember. Was it 2 weeks? Oh well, I might not even remember. Yeah, we're about to do some great stuff today. I hope. I think. I'm pretty certain we will. Probably. Yeah. So what do we got planned for today? We have the new event. We have score attack. For some reason they didn't refresh tower. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-week thing. Welcome to Stream Genesis. I don't know why they didn't refresh it. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see for the next tower to become available. But yeah, I thought they were gonna like have just a 2 to 3 week rotation on this thing. Would have made sense, I guess, but who knows? I also haven't done my player matches today. I probably should do those as well, but probably after the rolls because I might get more. I might get more rolls. I might get more essentials and everything. So I haven't done my battles today yet, and this is my points. So we're looking pretty good. Did I get Godoka? I didn't roll yet, but I will in just a bit. I'm just making sure I have picked everything up there is to pick up. I don't know what that was for. Oh yeah, there's new missions for doing enhancement quests, which I guess I did. We also have more keys. We have free draw. I haven't even done the free draw yet. I think it's about. I think we can about start for now with just some regular draws. Would be cool if I got Godoka, of course, on the regular special draw. But we didn't. The fact that there is a chance at all to get Godoka from this is kind of crazy. We're also going to get this one. So I know this one doesn't have Madokami, but it's not about just having only Madokami. So, Homura is indeed great. She's probably the second best attacker in the game right now. So this is the one-time only thing. You're guaranteed to get a 5-star from this one. So let's just find out what we get. There's a low chance, but the fact that it exists at all is kind of cool. Because they didn't have to do that. They actually didn't have to do that. At least 4-star. That's good. And now that actually means that, because it used to not be like this. So the thing about the doors is there was a problem where when you got a purple door, you could still get like only one purple and only everything else was blue. Or if you did a 10 roll on keys, you could even have a purple door and only blue gems. But they fixed that. That was a bug actually, but they fixed that. And we got Kirika. That's great. We actually need Kirika ascensions because at A4 she's kind of busted. And I think right now she's A2. Yeah, she's A2 now. So that was worth it. That was absolutely worth it. This was the guaranteed draw, by the way. So there was definitely going to be a gold one in there. What else do we have? Nope, not this one. Not this one either. Not that one. Not yet, at least. We have this one. Oh my god, we even have... Oh my god, we haven't done any of these yet. Okay, I guess we're gonna see... I guess we're gonna see what these ones have here as well. So that was the 5-star key we got from the fake return rewards. And it's... Felicia, nice. We don't specifically need her, but I'm not gonna say no. Draw again, I literally can't. Is there anything new in the lore? As far as I know, no. So I guess that's that. Double rate banner with paid gem, that's so scam. It is scam only if you want Madokami specifically. Like if you want specifically Madokami, then don't draw this banner because Madokami herself doesn't actually have a rate up on this banner. Welcome everyone who's joined the stream in the meantime, by the way. So yeah, if you want just Madokami, don't draw this banner because he's not rate up. They're all the same rate. That said, if you don't care specifically about Madokami and you just want more 5-stars, then this banner is absolutely fantastic if you are spending, of course. Like if you're someone who doesn't spend, then you can just ignore it, like it doesn't matter. But if you're someone who does spend, then it's great. Unless you specifically want Madokami. We also have... Oh my god, where did we get so many keys? I guess we got... Oh, I don't think I rolled the 30 keys yet. Wait, was it even 30 keys? No, when did we get that? I might be mixing stuff up, but yeah, I guess we have a lot of stuff to roll. Imagine they delay cycle just like a magic word. They kind of did. But that's okay. Okay, that's another one right here. Is it possible to go through the setup for PvP? Like, more breaker, the better we can have heal, etc. I'm probably gonna have a part as part of some video at some point. I'm not quite sure. I'm not that deep into PvP. Like, yeah, I have a pretty good PvP team, but it's not like I know that much about PvP is the point. What do you think of them pushing element meta super duper hard this score attack? I don't mind, because otherwise, if there wasn't element meta, then at some point, if you like had a strong attacker, like just Madokami for example, then why roll for any attacker ever again? By having different elements, with you needing to use those elements, they make sure that there's actually like a reason to actually use different attackers and not just have one for everything. Yep, really fun. I am using an emulator, it's called Mumu. I have it on my phone as well, but I can't stream it from my phone, so for streaming I'm gonna use this one. Okay, we have 46 keys. What now Madokami damage will do is she's probably gonna be the best attacker in the game right now. But we don't know for how long. Hard to tell. Probably for a while, because there's only gonna be 2 new characters in the entirety of May anyway. Steam expansion is eventual. Yeah, we definitely need the Steam, like, yesterday. We need it immediately. So it's just, for me personally, it's just easier to stream if it's on Steam. Because I would have to do some crazy stuff to get it to stream from my phone. It's just not worth it. I can put up games since breaker mode currently. Is Nanaka's time to shine more free to plays? I guess. The twins could actually be 4-star. It is still possible. But some people are saying, oh, but the animations for the ultimates, they look more like the 5-star animations and not like the 4-star animations. But the thing is, that doesn't have to be a guaranteed rule that every single 4-star is going to have a different type of Kyoku animation than the 5-stars. That might have only been true for like the release versions, and maybe for later versions it's different. Like, we don't know. Well, Madoka doesn't pose at the end, so it's not there. Yeah, it's different for different characters. And I think the reason why old Madoka doesn't do the pose is because I think they did hers first. Like, she might have actually been the very first animation they ever did, because it's also used as a cutscene. So they probably specifically made it as a cutscene first, and then only repackaged the cutscene then into the actual special animation. Probably something like that. Oh, we got one. Wait, is that a... Oh my god, we got 2 of them. Nice, we got 2. There we go. It's been a while since we got one of these. And it's another Iroha. That's fantastic, actually. And here's the other one. Tsuruno, that's great. I think she's A4 now. I think it's A4, actually. That's pretty good. These A4 buffers are a huge power spike. That's when you get the special point on ult. Like the skill point, rather, on ult, and you get stronger buffs. So this is actually insane. Insane. I posted on Madokami how I discovered this game has even flips. Yeah, I actually got a flip on, I think, my very second or third 10 roll ever, which I streamed, of course. So yeah, that's I think that was some good keys so far. I think we've got some pretty good keys so far. So here's the thing. I kind of want Madokami, but at the same time, I kind of want other characters as well. Right? Like, I don't want only Madokami. And I have a lot of paid gems, so I could just roll for this one. So this has all of these in there. It doesn't have the newer characters on there, so it's the only release standard character. I kind of want the Madokami though. I think I'm gonna skip this banner here entirely, right? Let me see, trader. Oh, you can also get it from this one though. Right, this is green? Do they both have green? So this is green. They both have green. They both have green. Ooh, that is interesting, because they both have green. What I could do is I could just go to 200 on this banner, and hey, even if I don't get Madokami in 200, I have enough gems to go to 200. And I would be getting an absolute crap ton of other characters in the meantime. And here's the thing. If I get so many of these other characters, let's say I get like even more of my Tsuruno and Kirika and Felicia and Pluvia and all of those, my account would be so incredibly strong that I could like skip for like the next 3 or 4 months of game, and it would be totally fine. This banner's only once though? Wait, if the banner's only once... Oh, you're right, it is only one remaining. I thought you could do this in... Do they hate money? Because a lot of people would have put billions of rolls into this one. I guess they really hate money. Okay, yeah, you're right, there's only once. I thought you could just keep going for this one. But generally, if it's only once, they were definitely doing it. Is it only once a day, or just generally once? One time only during the availability period. Yeah, then we're definitely doing it. Like, this is a no-brainer. It gives us 10 of the ones we're gonna use in the other one anyway. Okay, like we didn't get anything, but it's like we still got the 10 that I would have gotten from the other one anyway. We didn't even lose anything. What? Okay, never mind. Okay, everything that I just said was kind of bullshit. Yeah, I guess we're just going on... Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything. We're just going like... Forget everything that I just said about drowning in 5 stars. We're just going until we get Madokami. We're just going until we get Madokami. I don't care really about getting the full 200 for... Like, just in case we get her before 200, which might not happen, but just in case we get her before 200, I might just stop and not go to 200, because I don't know how much I care about actually getting an extra Ascension. Like, the extra Ascension may not actually be that important to get. Also, I should actually watch the beginnings of these, just to see if we get some special animations. Getting a lot of reversed keys back, by the way. %80% double ER as a healer? I'm not sure. Even if she was, though, I think right now the main thing healers need to do is remove ailments. And Kaide is already great at that, so... I don't know. I don't know if you don't really be that good of a healer then. And Kaide pumps MP like crazy. So it would be really hard for Iroha to be a better healer anyway than Kaide. And even if she was, would it be worth it to roll for her then? Like, I don't know. Getting so many reverse keys by the way. Jesus. Maybe a debuff scrubber? Kinda, maybe? W might be a revive user. That wouldn't be good. Like, revive is actually not that good in this game. Like, I think revive would actually be really not good in this game. Use a modded VPN? I'm not... What? Oh, we got AQ, we got Kuroe and Aina showing up. And we got the goal! There we go! Like, AQ and Kuroe, they would never leave me hanging. Now it just has to be Madokami, which it's like a 1 in 4 chance, and 1 in 4 is like not that good. 1 in 4 is actually kind of terrible, to be honest. So this might not happen. This might not be Madokami. And that's actually an A6. She's already maxed. so here's the fun part. I didn't actually roll specifically on the Homura banner like more than like once or twice. Like at the very beginning of the game, I think I rolled like once or twice on the Homura banner. Every other Homura was a spook on other banners. She just keeps spooking me all the goddamn time. Jesus. Sometimes I feel Pokalabo has confused in their head. They want money from us so much, but sometimes they present, make us feel not robbed from no pay. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, I think they could do a better job of just, you know, giving us the opportunity to spend money on good stuff. Like, they should really want money more. I've already gotten more Moemura, by the way, so we're not getting more on that. 110. Hope we've got no good releases for a while. I have a feeling that like the number of like really good characters that are gonna release like per month is gonna drastically go down, like down the drain. Now, like, I have a feeling that Double Iroha might not be that insane. Same thing with Mabuyu. Mabuyu was not that good in Magi Records, so it's possible she's not actually that good here. And if both of those characters are like not good, we'd be skipping an entire month. Oh, that could be one. And it's... Okay, that's not kind of a character that I need or even have any use for Ascensions for, but you know, it's better than nothing. It could have been nothing instead, you know, like it's okay, we're just gonna get another one probably anytime soon before 200 so we can save some of our rolls. At least have good luck once. Just... Oh! Oh. It's gotten so quiet. I don't hear anything anymore. It's just so quiet. Oh? Oh? Is that more than one? No, there it is. It feels so different when suddenly the music just cuts out and it's just deathly quiet. And then she appears. Yeah, there's gonna be music here, but I'm in streamer mode, and streamer mode doesn't have copyrighted music, so I'm sorry, there's no copyrighted music here. Some music changes? Yeah, it changes to nothing because it's streamer mode. Jesus Christ. Yay. So here's the thing, I only need like 5 more for an Ascension. So it's even good at Ascensions. I don't even think she's good in Ascensions. Can you... I can check her myself now. Like, I really don't think her Ascensions are actually good. That's why I said, you know, exactly when you pull her... The thing is, you don't always get that. You don't always get that. You only get it, like, sometimes. Like, even for new characters. Even when you get a fresh new character you never gotten before, you only get it, like, very rarely. And I've only gotten it, like, twice. I think the other one was... Momoko. The other character that did that to me was Momoko. He was like, oh, cut in. I was like, oh, is it Kaede? Is it Kaede? And then, it's just Momoko. Bad timing, sorry. We're used to bad timing Momoko at this point. Break strategy. Like, you can play a no-break strategy where you're trying to kill the boss before break. You can do that with a really good attacker and a really good setup, which I can do. I can do it right now with my Homura. My Homura can kill bosses before break. She just does that much damage. And if you do that, this Ascension is useless. Like, 2% base attack is good. It's strong. It's like over 4%, I think, more total damage. But that's not very good compared to A2. A2 is actually kind of nice. Like the 10% MP recovery rate and battle skill damage, that's nice. But overall, the Ascensions aren't actually that good. Overall, the Ascensions really aren't that good. So the question is, do I do it? Oh, they have like 4.6 million of these. How many of these do we have? 110. Yeah, that's about right. Perfect. And now we need light orbs, which I have used so many goddamn light orbs. Madokami benefits of Madoka lineage. Bonus from heart stuff. Yeah, they have the same heart file. Looking pretty good. Right? All of the essentials whale bait for getting high rank score attack. You're right, I don't need to actually get these ascensions. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Look, I talked so much about it, I can't like not do it now. I can't like leave you guys hanging. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You guys don't have to roll, because I'm rolling for you. So you don't have to do it anymore. So really, I'm doing this for you. Isn't that nice of me? Oh! Really, I've gotten this article for you guys. Fucking article. What am I doing? There's no need to roll anymore. No, there is. I need to do it for you. She had closed eyes, by the way. That is a sign that something, I don't know, it's just... Okay, last one. I'm gonna let this one play out because it's the last one of the day. Is it gonna get Madokami and Sayaka to complete the quintet? I'm never rolling for Sayaka! I don't care about Sayaka! Haha! After having to hit pity for Kaede, by the way, I had to do that too. I'm more than happy I got Madokami in 2 multis. Oh. And it's nothing. And there's another one. Nice. Nice. Apparently that was a challenge. Obtain unique Kyoku. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. I don't remember what this one was. I think upgrading. Oh, yeah, it was upgrading. You get stuff for upgrading? I don't know. Yay, we got evil. So that 2% you can see right here is actually pretty alright. I know you'll have moderate fun doing high rank score attack today. Oh, I hope so. Okay, the real question though is, am I gonna do a player match? Probably. Oh, I also need to do something else. Oh no, I don't need to check extra story, but there is something I need to check. Oh, the Kyoku, of course. Going for one Madokami and I'm keeping my budget there, but you are sending her? That's amazing. Yeah, I have money. That's basically it. But it's not really that important. I mean, what I said earlier is still true, that you kind of don't need to ascend her at all. It really is just for people that are kind of whales and just to have the money and want to do it. But for free-to-plays, I would, like, if you're free-to-play, stop at A0. Don't go above that. That's just not useful in any way at all. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do my play matches yet, because there's like still people below me that haven't done their daily matches today. Because I think these guys down here, these two people, I don't think have done their daily matches today. So they're gonna overtake me just because they're gonna do the daily matches. So if I wait for them to overtake me, then I can get more points. But at the same time, I want to do at least one battle just to show you guys the power of my team. So this is a team right here. It looks weak as fuck. It's a Lux Marika? Oh my god. They're rank 2. They're rank 2. Let me show you the power of my team. So we have Muamura, we have A2 Mami, we have A3, 4 even? A3 Felicia, because I think I just got another one for her. A3 Felicia. Oh my god, I can even do this. Do I want to? No, because the chance doesn't matter and the damage really isn't that important. At some point I'm going to do it, not right now. So yeah, and then we have an A2 Kirika? Oh god, I think I also got another ascension for her today. Right? That's an A2 Kirika. Who does what exactly? Applies barrier to... Oh my god, that is so good for the MP generation. Because I hope that's the MP generation barrier. Probably not. Actually, that's passive, isn't it? Increase MP recovery rate for all attribute barrier. That's just passive. Yeah, so you actually get 10% on turn 1 even. Oh, that is pretty good actually. Oh, and barrier goes even higher? The barrier doesn't matter. Ooh. Hey Teen Sweets, hello, and hello everyone else who's joined in the meantime. You got Madokami now, I'm tempted to try Murakwa Muemura. You could do that, because if you get Muemura, it's just gonna set you up for life, probably. So yeah, this is going to be an extremely one-sided fight, like absurdly one-sided. You've never seen fights more one-sided than this. Let's just see what happens. Thanks for the extra MP. Psychos are baits. They give you bonus MP. So yeah, look at my MP bar. It's going slightly up from the counter. That is so good. Just you can't equip Breaker Madoka if you add a Madokami. You can, but you don't get bonus hard file for it. Okay, now that some enemies are getting turns. But not gonna really do much. So basically now all the enemies are now getting only the very first turn. So all the enemies just got the very first turn, and now they're gonna die. Like very horribly, they're all gonna die now. Let's get this. My SP, economy is kind of fucked up, but that's okay. I mean, this is what happens. That's another forward. My SP generation is entirely fucked up right now. This is not good. Oh, but there's another Pluvia special, by the way. We're still on turn 1, by the way. This is still turn 1, by the way. That was a turn 1 victory. That is what high rank PvP looks like. That was round 1 victory at 100% HP. Yeah, that's pretty nice. But I'm not gonna do the other battles yet because I'm waiting for the guys below me to do more battles because they haven't done their daily battles today yet. Yeah, I need nothing who has skill points. Mami A4 would be humongous for skill points, but I'm not gonna get there anytime soon. Anyway, now that we've done that, that's the wrong button. Did Motor A2? That's a bit overkill, but yeah, I guess that would also help. Do you think the Azuki strat is overkill? Well, it's not overkill if you win. So we actually have to do some battles here to actually unlock the thing. Hold up, do I have a team spare for this? I think this is the other one. Oh god, where am I gonna put this? I think I'm gonna have to make another team. I think I can throw this one up. Was this? Oh my god, I have so many teams. I don't even know what any of these are for anymore. Was this for anything? I think this was a special boss team. This was a showcase team. Oh, this was max power team where I just tried to maximize my power for bullshit. And this was, oh god, what was this team? I think this was an experimental team. Yeah, I can just throw it here, I guess. No, I should probably use it on... Oh my god, I'm gonna use it on party 1. No, I can't put it on party 1. I can put it here. Oh god, why am I blanking on this? Copy party. Take party to copy this one. Thank you. Then we're putting this becomes this becomes who gives bonus? You give bonus. You become. Where's the other bonus? Am I blind? There it is. Okay, you just get bonuses. You can have stats. Okay, what does Motor do? Yeah, Motor just makes the entire team really fast. Like, absurdly fast. Like, really fast. You can change the name of the party from top. I can do that, but I keep changing what I'm using those parties for. So they're like never used for the same thing twice. So that's kind of the problem there. You're really doing the dessert witch right now. Bye, mommy. Someday she's gonna survive. If you do these cycles often enough, the time loops often enough, someday some mummy is gonna survive the desert witch. Probably not anytime soon though. Other revive characters? Nope. And I don't think they're gonna be useful. So here's the problem with revive characters. Is that if your team has people dying, you're probably in an extremely terrible spot already, and in order to actually win the fight, you shouldn't invest into a revive character. You should instead invest into something that makes you just not die in the first place. Like, that's usually what you should do. Is if someone's dying, the answer isn't revive. The answer is, let's not die in the first place. So a lot of people are making it a mistake if they get a revive character from that. That said, if there's a really good character that happens to have revive, then sure, why not? As a bonus, it's fine. I'm just saying, don't waste a slot on your team specifically for revive. That's terrible. It's kind of like the people who on the Octavia fight decided they'd have to go double sustain because they were dying once the boss reaches 30 stacks. But just kill the boss before 30 stacks and you don't need double sustain. And in fact, by doing double sustain, you're guaranteeing that you're getting to 30 stacks. So if instead of double sustain, you had only one sustain and like another breaker, you wouldn't even get to 30 stacks. You would kill the boss at like 6 stacks. It's like much better. If one falls, the other one will likely fall too. Exactly, I guess. Use all my Madokami stems on the banner, got nothing. Once until I have a lot of ways to get gems. Yeah, just don't spend too much money. Madokami isn't that easy. That's true, but even then, I see a lot of people make that mistake generally in this game when they feel like they can't survive long enough, when there's still room to increase damage or increase break capabilities. Because that should be your first step always, is to see if that works. But yeah, I can see generally there being healers that can revive, or generally revive characters in the game at some point. It just makes sense. Because the characters that get downed, they still have a portrait, they still have a model on the field, they're just standing behind the party, so they're still here. Like, they still exist on field, they just don't fight anymore. So you could just pick them up and put them back in the battle. Yeah, like they're not disappearing from the field, they just crouch. Or look kind of sad in the case of Madokami, because I heard Madokami, when she goes down, she doesn't actually like goes down on the ground. She still floats. She still floats when she's knocked out. She just looks sad. Do you have a good sustain in October's fight? It's mostly just trying to waste your time? Yep. Okay, that was the last battle I think we do on the event right now. And then we may as well get the 2 portraits. Shared interests. I like cats. I like cats too. Oh my god, cats, amazing. Madokami must pull, absolutely not. Also, welcome Beppo P to the stream. Nice seeing you again. Yeah, you can just skip her entirely, it's totally fine. Like, Akuma Homura is gonna be in the game at some point as well, but I think with her it's gonna be a lot longer because we're gonna have to get to the end of Rebellion for that. Like, the reason why Madokami is here is because it just makes sense. Because of, we were already at the end of Pulamagi Madoka Marika, and we already saw her in the game and everything. So, Akuma Homura, she's at the end of Rebellion story. Rebellion story isn't even in the game yet. It's gonna take a while to get there, so yeah, eventually. But it's gonna take some time. So by the way, they have not yet implemented that bought items from the shop go into your inventory. You still have to pick them up from your box. But soon they're gonna put that in the game at some point in the future, that you can just go to the shop, and in the shop you just buy stuff and then it's immediately in your inventory. You don't have to then go to your box anymore. Any unit recommendations for new players? Hasuki 4-star and 4-star Yuma? Probably. Be my guess. There's a little bit more that goes into that. The only must pull should be for first limited support, because that was absolutely stacked right now. Absolutely. And we know we're not getting another limited character in all of May, so it's gonna take a long time. So then you can have... where's the events? There's the event memorial. What do these do? Oh, these ones don't do anything really. They're kind of useless. What do I even do now? Because I gotta put Madokami somewhere on here. I can't fit Madokami on this team. I guess we could take the Ren out, but that doesn't feel right. I guess we just take the Homura out and say, you know what, it doesn't matter that we're taking less turns because we have the Kirika A2 protecting us. We got 140 pulls. Oh, you're so happy. Well, congratulations. You think they aren't going to give a swimsuit unit in Shuno Zulai? It's possible there's going to be a swimsuit unit, but I'm not going to hold my breath, to be fair. What do you think on the Rumanica? She's great. Like, she's fantastic, but she's not game-breaking, she's not overpowered, she's still quite well-balanced, is the important part. Like, she's really well-balanced. Okay, so someone asked about portraits. This one right here. This is the portrait you get from beating Nightmare Mode Nilo Witch. If you haven't gotten this one as well, which I think is for beating Desert Witch Nightmare or something, I think, I'm not quite sure. But this is the second best after that. But this one's the best. And I think I'm gonna put Homo on there for stats. Or probably Momoko, yeah, so I think Homo gives more stats. I think, yeah, no, the attack percentage, special attack damage, yeah, that's too important. And this is just not good enough. Yeah, this is not good enough. So that's Momoko on here. And then, yeah, I think we don't need anything else. I didn't roll for Madokami after 10 pulls. Got Snar spooked? Oh. Yeah, the problem with Snar spook is that Kirika is in the game. Like, and if you have Kirika, you don't really want to use Snar anymore. Unless you're specifically doing a crit team. If you're doing specifically a crit team, then Snar is of course really good. Do you know if the event portraits have a new effect? Well, technically, because there is I think there's a new effect. I'm not entirely certain actually. That one of them had the effect for increasing battle skill damage dealt, which I think is new. But it's not good. Like, it really isn't good. It only goes up to like 12.5%, which is not good, like at all. So don't worry about it. Madokami best team. This might be Madokami's best team. Not entirely certain, but this may. It depends. It depends on what you want. Like, this is an all-rounded team that you can use for basically any type of content. But, and I'm gonna make a team for that as well. In fact, I already have the team right here. You can do a no break team. No break, no sustain team, which is this right here. So this team basically says we're not going to break the enemy, and we're not going to sustain. We're just going to kill the boss. And that team works, and that team is this team. And I think I can already show you how this team performs. Which one's good at PvP though? Kirika or Sana? Kirika is way better at PvP than Sana. And in fact, you kind of want to use Kirika with Sana as a support Kyoku. That's basically the best thing to do. What if I don't have Momoko or Homura with support? Will be good. Let's see. There's Oriko. And generally for low rarity, there's Kush. You can just use Kush. You can upgrade her support Kyoku ability, which I haven't done, but you can do this. And yeah, it would be Kush afterwards. Kind of supporting Madokami isn't AoE at all. In her ultimate, she literally bombs the whole earth. How is she single target? Well, you see, something really funny happened to me to my broken account. Visual pay is gone, so I had no hesitation when I rerolled for Madokami, and fortunately got her in my third reroll account. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I think she's a really good character to reroll for, but she's not gonna be she's not gonna be someone who carries your account for like forever, right? It's good for a start to like get a foot into the door, I guess. Okay, so let's try this team out. I guess I could actually put some more. I might be able to put one more point in here because this skill. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I'm gonna put one more into this. And then I may do this. What are we doing? 3% crit, 3%. Okay, that's not that much. It really isn't that much. I don't think that's worth it, really. The levels after that are worth it. But the thing is, because she's A4, she gains some insane shit. Buff effects by 50%, and on special attack, you get a free SP. That is so incredibly. Need to do more Heavenburn's Red as well. I played Heavenburn's Red for like a month, and then got bored and stopped playing. And I had like a high-end team, like a really good high-end team, but I just didn't care. I also didn't spend, I just got lucky. But yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't be bothered. Like this game has a much better game design than Heaven Burns Red, because Heaven Burns Red general gameplay design is broken as fuck. It's like Heaven Burns Red is one of those games where you just look at the game's mechanics and you think to yourself, wait a minute, can't I break this game in two, like, really easy? And then you try it out and you're like, yeah, you can break this game into, like, really easy stuff. So yeah, you can just breakdance on Heaven Burns Red's difficulty really easily. And Heaven Burns Red is trivially easy once you actually figure out what to do. But yeah, this game is like 99% Star Rail, and it's only like a little bit, only like 10%, 20% maybe Heaven Burns Red. It's still mostly Star Rail. Hope that all the time these 3D models of the main characters in the story stop using the 2D life model as a base. So I'm not a big fan of how they render in 3D. I don't think it's going to change too much, to be fair, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, because to me it looks nice. To me it looks nice. I haven't heard that much complaint about it. But I can see how they could be better, at least. I thought Madokami needed a healer for ramp up. Right now that doesn't even work. Also, she doesn't need a healer for that anyway. Like that is such a small bonus that it's really not worth it. Okay, here it goes. We're just gonna go into this and we're gonna kill this boss before breaking it. At least I'm gonna try to kill it before breaking it, because I might accidentally break the boss. But let's see what happens. Is Momo better than Ren? Oh, that's hard to say. Is she? I think they're both extremely important, but I guess maybe she's better? I would say probably she's better. The demon creature. She's gonna get absolutely fucking shreked, by the way. Like, this is gonna be the saddest Needle Witch you'll have ever seen. Unless I die on turn 1. So here's the thing about Needle Witch, is that you can just randomly die on turn 1. So, like, that can happen. Like, I can just randomly die on turn 1, no matter what I do. Hello, Kuroyuki. I use, Mumu. I use Mumu. So let's see, RNG time. This is RNG time. I might randomly die here. Ouch. That is some really bad RNG. Yeah, that's the problem with this boss. Bro, you have 0 sustain. I've done this last time I streamed, I think. Oh, it wasn't last time I streamed, was it? I think I've done this at some point. I haven't streamed it. I have a screenshot of me doing basically this exact thing and actually killing the boss before break even. But you're right that it's maybe not the best boss to show it off on because of the RNG on turn 1. Like, turn 1 RNG on this boss is kind of insane. So I might try some different boss. I can do it on I-chan. I can do it on I. Although I isn't light weak, so that's a problem. Like, you have to get lucky here. That's unlucky again. Yeah, let's do the boss where I don't have to get lucky, because that kind of sucks if I have to worry about RNG. Let me do it on I, although I isn't light weak. Whoops, not that one. It's the one with I isn't light weak, but it might still work. Let's test it out. I still haven't rolled Madokami, but I got Homura from the Fiki. Should I still roll for Madokami or go for Moimura since I don't have Mami? That is a good question, and I don't really have a good answer for that. It kind of depends on what you just want. Like, do you want Moimura? Do you want Madokami? It kind of depends on you. There's no music for this. I'm gonna put on my own music. Here's my own music, yay! My own music as in, this is Toho music, but I'm playing for you. My Den doesn't have the portrait for ailment. That is not good either. Yeah, my setup for this is kind of bad. Is it free-to-play account? This account here is not free-to-play. This is very much a real account. Maybe turn this down a little bit. Ouch. That was the bad kind of spot to hit. I actually did hit the wound. I hear for about 500 right now, by the way. Yeah, this is not a good way of showing this up either. At least that's the last tick of damage it takes. Let's just see how far we get. Like, I don't think we'll be able to do it, but I at least want to see how far we can get. Because I really got cursed on the wrong characters. That was loud, what the fuck? Did it have to be that loud? How important do you think elemental variations in team building? Extremely important. The main reason I'm struggling against this boss right now is because I don't have the right elements. I think we need this. Yeah, we did not get a good setup for this at all. We still have curse, man, this sucks. Yeah, we're gonna die here. This doesn't work either. The thing is, if I show it off against the boss that's light weak, it might look too easy. What boss can I show this off on? I guess the thing, it needs to be a boss that's light weak. I can do this again, okay. But Pokézat, I think, does too much damage? Does what Pokézat do too much damage? Let's figure it out. Welcome to stream as well, Steamed Bun. How's it going? Oh no, this also doesn't have sound. Important thing, yeah, element variations. So the thing about element variations generally in Nightmare is that on... Wait, is it actually sound? No. The thing about Nightmare is that bosses have resistance. So if you look at here right now, it says resistance to, for example, flame or aqua or forest or water, any of this stuff. Which means that when it says resistance, it means that it takes 30% less damage from that element. But from the weak elements, and this is by the way the case on all difficulties, against weak elements, you deal 20% more damage. And if you do the maths between 30% less damage to 20% more damage, the difference between that is like 70%. Like you do about 70% more damage if you use the element that the boss is weak against. On top of that, the boss deals 25% less damage to characters of the weak element. So this, well, Pokézat is going to do 25% less damage to my Madokami because he's light type. And on top of that, on top of all of that, light type characters and dark type characters in this case, like the weak characters, will also do 20% more break damage, so break gauge goes down 20% faster. And on top of all of that, I think the boss has less resistance to ailments from those elements. So light is a bit weak, a bit weird because light is stun and stun. I think they all have really high stun resistance, but it's weak to dark. And what's the dark type ailment? That's curse, which means that I think that while Pokézat has low resistance to curse compared to burn or poison, for example. I think at least. I'm not 100% certain of this, but I think so. So generally, having the right elements is actually absurdly important. Yeah, so it's about 70%. Like difference. High rank has 70% element resist. I think they're talking about like score, like high score attack. On score attack it makes sense, because score attack... I mean, on score attack you're gonna use the correct element anyway if you're looking for damage. It's not like you wouldn't do that. So the wound is not gonna hit very often now because of that. I think I'm gonna take too much damage on this, so no sustain is kinda scary. Damage right now doesn't matter because the boss is in no damage phase. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that actually. The action glance screwed me over. I do need the wound though. I got the wound. Oh, that was before the 6, I thought it was after the 6. I can't count. Yeah, I messed up again. Also, the sound that thing makes, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I messed up the ordering on everything, sadly. Because the boss doesn't do that much damage in this phase. But man, does it suck to have the MP down. I look at all of those, man. I think we need to do this, but still not enough. Jesus Christ. Like, the debuffs on this fight are actually kind of really hard to deal with. But I think we're getting closer. Also, by the way, taking a lot of turns also is really good for dealing with debuffs, because if you take a lot of turns, of course the debuffs and the ailments are running out pretty fast. I'm gonna take a lot of damage right now and probably die. Cyrano survives at least. Woo! Yeah, this doesn't quite work here. Okay, I at least want to show that it works as something like Artist Switch, but I think on Artist Switch it's Artist Switch is almost too easy to do it on. Like if Artist Switch is just gonna do... Oh, is Artist even weak to light? It needs to be someone who's weak to light. Weak to dark. I forgot everyone's weaknesses, Jesus Christ. Did I ever even know the weaknesses? Who is better, the Simamura or... What are you even talking about? Let's try it on this one. Wait, this one has music? This one has music, Jesus Christ. That's insane. I missed the thing again. I need to give her the ailment resistance thing again. Okay, that's GG. This boss is getting cooked. This boss is actually getting cooked. Let's do this one. Nice, we're not gonna wound. Jeez, with copyright music you don't see that very often. Yeah, most of the music is copyrighted, sadly. But at least some of it isn't. Some of it. I love what you just seen. It feels like I'm flying. Except it looks dirty with all the emote effects. I wanna see the Chaos Mode effects. They might look absolutely insane. Bonk. Ouch. Ouch, why do you not like Tsuruno? Tsuruno's nice. So I want to kill this boss before break just to see that it's not actually that difficult in certain setups, but the boss is dying anyway? I mean, the boss is getting broken anyway? I mean, I killed the boss, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I saw the fake, I saw the Madokami fake out as well. It's really nice. I guess, of course, if we do add a sustain to the team, then it's not even gonna be that difficult. It's just feather. Yeah, different music plays. I could tell that different music plays. We all got to hear it earlier today in the stream. When I got to it, we all heard the different music that she has. It's different, all right. Anyway, time for score attack. Can we skip difficulties? We can't even skip difficulties. We're gonna have to actually go through all of them like this. Might as well use this team for that. I hope Ida Double doesn't power creep Madokami. I don't think she would. There's no music for any of this. Let me see if I can find something good for this. We can do this. The music comes back in between just for this screen, and then goes away again for the boss fight. Once roll too badly because you have a sections, but yeah, this feels like Chaos Mode preview. We had... Wait, is this one have music? No. We had basically Chaos Mode already on the last one. Because... the score attack 12 last time was kind of insanely hard. Like, absurdly fucking hard. Like, way too fucking hard. I was able to just barely just beat it. Like, just beating it was extremely difficult. Is there a Toho character who really likes cheese? Yuma. But yeah. We're getting trophies now, by the way. I don't know what trophies do. Like, does someone know what trophies do? I think trophies just look nice, and I think that's what trophies do. They just look nice. I guess. You can look at your trophies. These ones are similar to Octavia 12. Huh. Like on 15, I hope. I hope that not 12 of this one is as difficult as 15. Yeah, as 12 was on the one before this, because that would be kind of, you know... Because then would be 13, 14, and 15. Those would be insane, jeez. Who knows what a trophy does? Your theorized double Iro would be the same role as Iro, but Madokami is an attacker, not a breaker. So they don't release attackers back to back. If they release so many attackers, you can just skip one of them. Would even display or view them? I think they look like just regular items. So they're probably just like in your inventory for regular items, I guess. They're just in them. I've seen this one before. Today even. Yeah, Pluvia, 5-star key we got, and I was wondering if I should use her instead of Iroha. Is she better? Overall, yes, but specifically for single target breaking, Iroha is better. But Pluvia also has MP regeneration for the group, and the MP regeneration for the group that Pluvia provides is just insanely good. Which is why I still use mostly the Pluvia over Iroha, even in single target. Because the MP generation is just so good. It needs to be a debuffer so Ren can finally get real support. I do think she's gonna be a debuffer. Like everything aside, I do think she's gonna be a debuffer. I hope you stop using attacker because it would feel like at least have way too many breakers and no attackers. We need debuffs. We absolutely need debuffs, and we already have a bunch of breakers. If we implement a system to display trophy on user profile, you get like a lot of trophies. You don't just have like one trophy, you have like a whole bunch of them. So you would have to display like the number of trophies. Like I have this many trophies on your profile. That would make sense, yeah. But maybe they're gonna do that in the future, I don't know. Let's return that again. Not this much. Yeah, colorful trophies. We're still in the very early parts of trophy, although now the bosses are actually like surviving a turn. Now for a fact, Mario has to be a debuffer. He's not, I'll be flabbergasted. I wouldn't mind if they release like 2 debuffers now, like in a row, because we really need more debuffers. We only have, and then we also need more healers because you only have Kaide right now, who isn't even in the standard pool already. Mishima will also absolutely be a debuffer, and so will Alina. So we actually have a whole bunch of debuffers lined up. So I guess it would make sense that Iroha might actually be a healer, just to have some healers. Trophy room where your Kyoku can hang out 3D models. Well, wouldn't it be a waste for them to just be in the trophy room? Shouldn't they also be in the regular lighthouse room? Kaide is coming at the end of the month. Yeah, at the end of the month, Kaide is coming to the standard pool, and so is Kyoko. So is Momoko, Reina. Who else? Mami? Mami is also coming? Yeah, I think those are the ones that are coming at the end of the month. Sayaka isn't? No, wait, I think Sayaka is also, because Sayaka... No, I think Sayaka is still running right now, so she's not actually coming. Well, sucks to be Sayaka fan. Any of the banners worth pulling right now? I would say that absolutely the Madokami banner is worth pulling, and the Moemura. Moemura is also really worth pulling right now. Yeah, I hope no one will attack us for a while. We already have a bunch of good ones now. Bonk. Sayaka Moemura in June. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for them to be around. At least you can get more mummies until then. Mommy is an attacker, that means a lot of character development for her. She should not be an attacker though. Even if she gets character development, she doesn't have to be an attacker. She can just be good at other stuff. Now she begins with the ability to transport into a chosen Kyoko on the home screen. It's possible they're gonna do something like that, because she can already kind of do that when she goes into memory windows. So why not just throw a line where it's like, oh, she now learned to be able to do it anywhere. And that's it, that's all you have to do. Oh, it took more than one turn. Insane. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet while the next boss fight is happening. But I want you guys to tell me exactly what happened during this boss fight while I'm gone. Okay? So, I don't miss anything. Fight? Is still happening? What? Hi. Audience contact and leaving stream is crazy. It is what it is. Like I so beautiful, I'm tempted based on that alone. I mean, sure, why not? If she wanted Madokami, then sure. A pop quiz basically? Nah, I was hoping for like a play-by-play. But the thing is, if you did a play-by-play, you'd probably get like timed out on Twitch for spamming. So that's probably better not to do that. The game basically does itself. And like, when you know you're gonna win anyway, then it's fine to auto. But that's gonna stop in a bit, because you can tell that I'm already taking a bunch of damage. So now I'm not sure anymore I'm actually gonna be winning these fights. So now I'm gonna have to actually do a manual battle. You rolled for Homura just today. Time to go to Madokami anyway. Sure. Moe takes a turn again, Moe takes a turn again, Moe takes a turn. Yeah, that's what happens on this. Okay, I want to show you guys something. So, if you look at the turn order on the left, right now, Ren is next, and then it's Tsuruno, right? So I want to get everyone else's turn, including her own turn. I want to do this to get everyone else's turn way higher up. So you're thinking to yourself, well, like I said, Ren is next, and then it's Tsuruno. You see it right here, Ren is next, then it's Tsuruno. Ren is next, then it's Tsuruno. I can tell you right now, Tsuruno is going to be next, and not Ren. Watch this. Tsuruno's next. Here's why. If multiple people are at 0 at the exact same time, then it goes from left to right. And Tsuruno is further left than Ren, so Tsuruno goes first. So once again, if multiple people are on 0 at the same time, then whoever is leftmost goes first. These weird ass mini mechanics. Yeah, I need to write that down, by the way. I have a list of like incredibly weird mechanics that I'm gonna show off. Where is it? So I already know what the video is going to be called. It's going to be called 15 Things You Didn't Know About Exedra. And although I can't really call it that because it's more than 15 at this point. And every single one of these points is kind of insane. Did you know there's a hidden 100 round time limit to every single fight, and one round is 10,000 AV at 100 speed, which starts after the first character takes a turn? Yeah, it's going to be shit like this for like the entire video, for like 16 points currently. So there's going to be some crazy stuff in there. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to it, but yeah, it's going to be a fun video. Full attack works the same way. Yeah, that's some weird shit. You notice this happens too, and messed me up when I forgot because I'm pre-pressing my next attack. I've done that too. I've also pre-pressed my attack sometimes and only too late realized that it's bad. This is actually something you can do in PvP. Like in PvP, there are some strategies where you're intentionally flipping around your characters in their spots to make sure that when multiple characters reach 0 at the same time, that the correct character takes the turn. It kind of sucks that you have to work that out, but yeah, that's the thing. Exactly, do the numbers near the characters on the left mean? That basically shows you how close they are to getting a turn. The actual like mathematics behind it would take a while to explain, so I made a video on that at some point. Did I? I made a yeah, it's part of my beginner's guide. My beginner's guide I have a section where I talk about how speed actually works. So that's there. I kinda wish Madokami ult hits all enemies. I don't know why it doesn't. It's really weird that it doesn't. This fight's taking a while because I really wanted to do this no break. I'm gonna actually put a breaker on the team after this, by the way. Because I really didn't need to do this breakerless. Like, there was no point. I mean, I'm showing that you can do it. Like, hey, you can do this breakerless. You can even do it sustainless. But outside of just showing that you can do it, it's tedious. It's kind of tedious. So let's not do that anymore after this. Burn! The burn actually kind of sucks. The burn is actually really bad. The burn is actually terribly bad. What the fuck? Oh, there's only one. Pretty sure I put a breaker on this. Where's the heal? Oh, the heal doesn't happen from special. There. Yeah, I think they did a lot of damage. I think they did a lot of damage there. I'm not quite sure, but I think there was a lot of damage that happened right there. Yeah, I think there was a lot. Yeah, I think that was kind of powerful. Let's actually put a breaker on this team though. For Tsuruno. So the thing is, Tsuruno is trying to hyper buff the damage so that I can kill the boss before break. But if I don't kill the boss before break, I don't need Tsuruno. I can just get a breaker. I think that's good. I didn't check if I have the correct portrait. That's good. Homeland in Fortnite would be pretty fitting. Yeah, it's just too powerful. She just stops time, kills everyone, and then resumes time. And it's like, okay, that's sad. Just good the mechanic will kill me faster. Yep. This is where it gets fun. Also, what's the efficient way to get money right now? Right now, there isn't. You have to wait for the end of the month. And then, I don't actually know exactly what you do after that. Is he good for Madokami? Yes, because she buffs crit. And just generally buffs. Ouch. I'm gonna have to get a defender after this as well. I feel the new Memoria is even goon on Godoka. The event portrait. No, the event portrait really isn't that good. Because it's just a damage up. So why would you get like a 12% damage up when you can get a 20% attack up? And attack up is the same as damage up basically, so they're basically the same. So 20% attack up is just better than 12% damage up, even if it's just on skill, like, yeah. Says Washi? She's not an old man. We're getting a whole bunch more turns. Look at how many turns we're gonna get. The boss's turn is next. Just kidding, it's not the boss's turn next at all. Oh, the boss's turn is next now though. Is it? No, it's not next at all. We're gonna get even more turns before this. Okay, now the boss is actually getting a turn. Like, for real. You use a single turn for a barrier. That's it? That's all you have? Jesus Christ. Dude, when the next when Chaos Mode drops, they just have to. They have to give us a portrait that gives more than 15% MP. And once they do, that 74 MP shit is not gonna happen anymore, because it happens because with 15% MP plus the 13% from Mami, you hit exactly 74 after 2 skills, which that's just sad, man. Time for damage. Yeah, you can tell that this boss is a lot stronger now. My current two solid would now have their progress, which is Pluvia, Homura, I assume Kulmura, Kaidit, Suruno, and Kirika. Sounds decent? Yeah, no, that sounds decent. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I need to actually swap my team up again. Started to show which score attack and saw how much which first attack did. Decided that's enough, yeah. Yeah, we're getting our real team. Which is this one. This is our real team. Let me just check that everything's in order. Yeah, this is where most free-to-plays probably are gonna end. But yeah, this should work fine. And also I support it for ailment resistance, because I need her to actually hit those ailments. Living my way by through Rasp vicariously, yeah. Someone's gotta do it. Someone has to do it, like, it's a law. Someone got auto-modded. TFF, what are you doing? Okay, now for real. That's pretty strong. Hey, thank you for hanging out, Teen Sweets. We're still streaming when you come back. Probably not, but maybe, who knows. Got A5 Formula Spook tonight. Oh, that's very nice. Now you technically wouldn't need Madokami if you don't want it, because A5 Formula is just really good. What is gonna playing? This is Toho music. It's called Electric Heritage. Oh, this team doesn't have more mode. I just now remembered. I was wondering what was happening. But yeah, this team doesn't have more mode because I'm more so thinking about the long run. Toho music is indeed awesome. I can do an auto here, that's fine. So, does the barrier stack higher now? So, hold up, let me do some maths here. So this battle skill is 64% of user defense plus 400, but with a 4, it says maximum value of barrier applies 75% of user's defense. So technically it should be more if I do it again. But I don't think it's gonna be. Can you check? So I have 3,254. And it's still that much. Okay, so it doesn't... You're not gonna use it to stack it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I have to test that. The lore of Tor, like, actually isn't complicated at all. As long as Kick is seen, that is indeed correct. You can't justify... Yes, can't justify pulling a Madokami when you're already A5 formula, yeah. She looks pretty. She does. Okay, bury her down. Oh, do you see that MP? If only I had a higher level. If only there existed a higher level of the MP regeneration Memoria. Damn. Because yeah, of all the post-launch Kyoku, I only ever pulled Kaide. Can be more glad because he's carrying me in Nightmare. Kaide is extremely fucking good in Nightmare. He's one of the best characters in Nightmare generally. To say for Tard instead, I have no idea when that's gonna happen, but I hope it's sooner than we think. Because Tard is great. And Masugitsune, the guy who wrote and drew Tard, is a really big fan generally of the entire franchise. Just be careful going to his Twitter because he likes posting racy art, like lewd art, I mean. You love the Kid Kind of combo? Yeah, the fact that it combos this well is really nice. Yuma's back hurts. Don't worry, you can bench her eternally once you have a Kaide. You can take your Yuma and you throw her in the trash can once you have Kaide, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I need another wound. Nice. Well. Okay, that was the wrong order, but since this isn't Star Rail, I can just cancel. Well, you have A4 Kirika, that should be fine. So the thing about me is I don't have A4 Kirika, I have A2 Kirika. I'm starting to think that Madokami isn't that good. She's great, but the thing is she's still only an attacker. And attackers generally have trouble. Give me the thing, there you go. That hurt so fucking much. You do not abuse Yuma when she's been through enough already. Yeah, and that's exactly why we should give her a break. Permanently. And the break bar of these bosses is insanely fucking long. Jesus Christ. Like, do you see the length of those break bars? Jesus Christ. Okay, we're breaking the boss next. Yeah. That heal should hopefully keep Mommy safe. Can you stop attacking her directly? Jesus Christ. That's scary. This, that, and this. It should be enough for a break. I think so. By the way, the boss can only show 6 signs up there. 6 icons. So the boss currently has 7 debuffs on it. Or 7 effects rather. But only 6 of those are showing. So one of those doesn't show right now. Mommy's Ninja, she'll be fine. I mean, Mommy wouldn't be in danger against Charlotte at all anyway. It has beef with Mommy because she's a cheese. That does make sense. Bonk. Time for some stuff. Bonk. Haha, I'm in danger. They should release aim reduction portraits. Please, it's absolutely broke to be prepared now. There is one, but it doesn't reduce it by much. We can't get in one anyway. Right? Yeah, no, we can't get in one anyway. Ah, this sucks. That's a lot of damage at least. Oh my god, we're not actually getting another Madokami turn? We're slow as fuck. This is not gonna be enough. This is not gonna be enough for Mummy. Like, Mummy is not gonna get it, right? Oh my god, that is so fucking close on Mummy there. That Mummy was sad as fuck. I think we'll actually die against this boss. As much as it sucks. Because Madokami missed everything while the boss was broken. How much speed does Madokami actually have? I never actually checked this. 98. Okay, that I was hoping she had more. I also need to refresh my wound. Yeah, we're kind of not looking actually too good. Yeah, we do need to do this. Okay, we're not gonna do this. No, we're gonna do it. How did Kitty Cat die? This is gonna come down to the fucking wire, Jesus Christ. Only Asuka is faster than her? Yeah, but as far as attackers go, but outside of attackers I was hoping she would be faster. My flowy guard close to slow it down, I guess? Yeah, I think we're dead here actually. Unless, we may be alive. Yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine actually. This kills the boss. Kika's actually at risk of dying. Interesting. Bam. Yeah, that was actually a lot more scary than I thought it was gonna be. How was 11 not, like, comparatively? 11 wasn't even that difficult compared to this. But I guess from 11 to 12 the jump is like insanely high. Then when we died, nope! Today we're surviving that. Okay, memory which by the way you can actually check right here. The boss uses a what? It even gives you a little guide. The boss uses a barrier, so be cautious as the breakage is harder to deplete while the barrier is active. Since max break bonus is high, go for break bonus. Increases to deal more damage. Wow. Thank you. Chapter 15 gone is so fucking insane. I have a feeling we're gonna need a Kaede now. And I think we also are gonna need a Moemura. I think we're gonna need to play the long game now. Let me make a new team. Okay, so we're gonna use this. This and that. Okay. And we do this. We're gonna need. So no, you need speed. You need this. That is fine. And defense. Yeah, I think that's okay. Sounds the best defense for this. If you have a healer, you don't need to worry about Sna. Then Kirika is definitely better. Who is my most tanky character? It is Pluvia, so I'm gonna put Pluvia next to that. Okay. It's not the Cure Defender. Not if you ask Oriko. Use Kaede and break her back, but then I carry the heal should be fine, yeah. For this, that. Now our speed is through the fucking roof. Then this. This, like, Mami on Kaede actually goes fucking insane. Like, that is just BM almost. So yeah, this team should be pretty decent against this. So, yeah, no. This seems fine. The actual damage is going to be quite low. Like, once the boss is broken, the actual damage is going to be quite low. Okay, time for a bit more. Music. Do we need to worry about pre-setting up her ult? Probably not. He gets such a bad character, Urban combat is too good. That's the problem, right? That was your first 5-star of looks. For me, it was Felicia, actually. Put Madokami in a crit team for a test. I'm not gonna worry too much about damage in this fight. I'm gonna worry more about just beating the boss. By the way, the boss does not. But wait, the boss has weird passives. So these bosses generally don't necessarily have the same passives as they do in Nightmare mode. So in Nightmare mode, of course, Octavia has completely different passives, and even the one in Score Attack before this, I think, had different passives too. Oh, the one in Tower, I think, had different passives as well. So they'll have like different passives and movesets and everything, depending on where you fight them. So you should always read for this again. I'm not gonna read for it though, because YOLO. Hey. You agree with that guy. Exactly. One thing all these bosses have in common is a massive stacking of cleansable attack buff. We're gonna not worry about that because how powerful could it possibly be? We're gonna save the ult for Kyuko for this? Or are we? YOLO? For the MP. For the MP. There goes the barrier. We're gonna go about speed stacks this time. Yep. Whoops, I already had her ult. What makes you choose more motive over in this team? More skill points and more speed. And I don't care about damage. This is the thing, I don't care about damage. That's why I've taken her. I should have cared more about skill points there, I wasn't paying attention. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's barely any damage. This is first physical terror, she doesn't heal the planet's breakage. Yep. Even if she did, that's gonna be fine. I guess it's not gonna do much. We are missing the MP generation from Mami though, but we can deal with that. So here's the thing. Normally, Madokami would get the next stack from her passive, but I think it's broken right now. Is it already fixed? They fixed it, nice. So there was a hotfix about this, but they said that they don't know when the hotfix actually is going to go live because it has to go through like the App Store verification stuff. But it seems it was fine. Donk donk. I like the bonk sound effect. Barrier, you say? No, I say. That may be a waste. No, fuck it. MP. Yeah, the berry is not a problem if you have like a good light attacker, which right now has Madokami. Trumpets. Yeah, Toho music works very well for this. So many ults, Jesus Christ. She's not up to rank 14. She's so good for this. Oh yeah, absolutely, because she's a forest type attacker, so she would actually be perfect for this, yeah. She's not getting another turn. Fuck it, we ball? What can the boss possibly do? I think the bug fits in the store already as I updated my game for me. Also, think that's where you spoke earlier, Ras. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. I mean, once the boss breaks, you just kill the boss and it's fine, right? The break bars on these bosses are insanely long, by the way. Like, absolutely absurdly long. Surely we kill. Yeah, no problem. Surely. Ow. I had barely a barrier for that one. I'm a bit worried they're just making doppels a separate unit instead of a mechanic to buff all units and make them more viable or something. Brain's just me. I think it makes just more sense, in my opinion, to have doppels be their own units. Because that's kind of what the Kyoko system is for, in a way. And it wouldn't really make much sense as a mechanic, to be fair. Why didn't I get a stack? Oh, I didn't do damage because of barrier. Because the thing is, it would only apply to Manga Record characters, because only Manga Record characters would be able to use doppels. So it would be really weird, in my opinion, to have doppels be a mechanic, but you'd have to kind of think about why anyone would have doppels and not just Manga Record characters. That's kind of weird. I mean, it still just barely breaks the barrier, and the barrier is like half of my HP only. I'm not clueless at all. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna save our resources now for the break. It's still gonna take a while. Can I say we likely won't have new doubles for characters who never got them? So cool to see a glimpse of gods from which forms. I think it's okay. We got plenty of stuff. Oops, sorry, bumped it. Should I try not to break the character? Oh, the boss is definitely getting broken right now. Like, I can't not do it. Like, even if with both basic attacks, it wouldn't stop. Eh. I want to get 2 olds, which should be possible. What's the double system like? Just like second magic, basically? It's not gonna die from this, by the way. Like, we don't do that much damage. Oh, we're definitely getting a second one, by the way. Hold up. So if I do this, no, we're getting a free skill. I should have done this one before, and as well as this one. Stuck on Sword 15, Jesus. Yeah, I don't have any attack buffs, so this is why I'm not doing that much damage. Yeah, just one more break and we got it. Easy. Just one more break and we got it. Don't play this whole gacha, it's not good. It's really not good. No, 74 again. Or 73, I think. 73? No, 72 and Jesus. Am I greedy enough to do that? No. Of course not. What the fuck? Even characters like Ultimaga didn't have doubles, they had a second more powerful special attack. Yeah, Amagia too. They could just... It's just basically the same system as doubles without being doubles. And that one stack is wasted. Ah, whatever. Nice. No. Jesus! Makes us for my coming to have double anyway? Yeah, for low reasons it wouldn't make any sense at all. I think this makes a lot of sense here right now, like so much sense. Holy shit, that makes so much sense. Jesus Christ. For both the MP and the stack. What are you cleaning? Okay, what clearing? This is score attack 13, I think. 2 stacks only? Yeah, it's not much. That's barely anything. Now I'm gonna save it. Okay, now we're doing it. And full heal. Did the QB win? We did have that in Magia record. So like QB was not even like impossible. That's the weird part. Kika's starting to feel it now. That is true, but she's gonna be fine. But she's still full HP with her barrier. I'd be like 2/5 of the way only left. Oh, we got hit by the burn. That's just sad. It's not like we can't cleanse it, you know. We can't cleanse it. Are we? No, we're not getting another turn before then, sadly. So we're gonna have to live with this burn. Ah, that's bad timing right there. I don't have the skill point for this. And we need the skill point for this afterwards? Yeah, we actually... that's some bad timing right there. Okay, get rid of the barrier. 200 rolls and I didn't roll it once. Oof. Well, at least with the 200 rolls you're getting the... He's getting it from the pity, basically. No, we don't need shields. Bam. We're getting closer. Oh my god, this is taking so long. They really didn't need to make the break bar this long. Jesus Christ. For a split second, I thought I didn't have a skill point. How much Japanese do you know? I can read a whole bunch of Japanese. Speaking none, basically. Chaos preview looking fun. This better not be what Chaos is, dude. Chaos better not have like just 10-minute fights or something. Jesus Christ, that would be so stupid. At least the barrier dies instantly every single time because I just have it just lines up with Madokami ult every time. I once again don't have a skill point for Kaede. I'm telling you, like Moemura eats so goddamn many skill points. Jesus Christ. When I use it now. No. Round 12. Give it up for round 12, everyone. Give it up for round 12. Single target. Oh fuck, it was healing anyway. Right? No, I don't think so. Most high-end fights have been 30 plus minutes. You can expect this for Chaos Mode. No! Well, at least with Chaos Mode you only do it once and then never again, right? Right? Oh god. I don't think there's much point in breaking earlier, is there? I'm gonna need 2. I think I'm gonna need 2 to get to the next one anyway. Might as well do this one now. This breaks the boss to 103, and it gives us the special and the thing. So we're doing this again, and we're going all the way to 2 specials. So we're doing this. I know I did it at a low break percentage, but we're getting 2 specials if I do it this way. Okay, wrong order. Guess what? Everybody was wrong. No, please no, please no. I need to refresh barrier just for the MP bonus, by the way. So I think we need it. Hold on, do this, and that, this. This doesn't generate one, so we're still gonna be on 0. I think we do this now. It's taking so long, Jesus. Okay, so we do this, that's an ult from there. You know, like, we're fine. We are totally fine. Give it up for the next round. Anyone seriously wanted difficulty above Nightmare? Yes, I did too, because the problem is once Nightmare is done, your team is still getting stronger. Like your team is still going up and up and up and up and up the power level. But you have nothing to do with it, right? You're just like, okay, I have 50k power now. What am I gonna do when I have 70k power or 80k power, 90k power? Like, what then? There's nothing to do. Like, there needs to be something to actually use a really strong team on. Like, what else are they gonna use a really strong team on? I don't think anyone did. A lot of people did, me included. Like, I don't think the devs misunderstood us saying we want more content. Because me and a lot of other people as well, specifically the people who actually do have strong teams already, very much said Nightmare is not enough. Which is actually true. Like, it might not sound like, it might sound insane, but the thing is, once you have a strong team, your team is still getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and then what? There's nothing to do anymore. Because for example, like the rumor of the anonymous AI was actually easier than Needle for many people. So where do we go from there? We kind of do need something else. Now, what do we have here, by the way? The boss uses a barrier. It's the exact same stuff we've already just told me. You mean like scroll attack or tower? Yeah. With like more of it. Okay, what do we have? Grants 2 actions on number of turns. Where is active? No. I'm taking damage 6 times from an enemy with an ailment. With an ailment, oh. Immediately deals damage from all ailments. Okay, we just have Kaide. Deals dark damage from all enemies. Deals dark damage and to all enemies. Burn. To curse. Deals damage based on a fixed percent of HP. Increases attack for 8 turns. Effect increases. Applies barrier to self. I know what I have to do, but I hate it. I know what I have to do, but I hate it. Because we don't have a character with this specific niche yet. Actually, Iroha might have this niche. Iroha might have this. Oh god, Iroha might actually do that. Iroha may be a debuffer, like we said earlier. But Iroha may have buff removal. Iroha may have buff removal. Union boss fight seems likely. They haven't announced anything regarding unions for the entirety of May. People are doing this with 3-star Hazuki. Yeah, probably because they don't have an absolutely stacked Ayame like I do. Because Hazuki has elemental resist. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We have Kaide and we have Kirika, who's A2 by the way. This is gonna be easy. Like we don't have to worry about Ayame dying. Do we need to do anything here? Let me check. What does that even do? That barely matters. 3 stars crazy, yep. You know why I hate this? This is gonna take so long. It's gonna take so incredibly goddamn long. Miss Sun. Oh, Sun's gonna be a healer by the way. I already know. Also, yeah, thanks for hanging out by the way. But yeah, Sun is gonna be a healer. I already know it. Why? Oh, we're fine. We're actually fine. Over here. Why did it have to spread out like this? No, I can't heal everyone. So now we do... Hold up, we need to do this and that. Yeah, we're fine. Don't be so dramatic! Jesus Christ, that was so dramatic. You see why I hate this now? Because we have so little speed that we're barely getting any turns now. I should have gotten this turn in between. Hold up, active British no, that doesn't come from that. Fixed percentage of HP, so that probably doesn't get reduced by the elemental. Oh no, I'm gonna hate this even more. I'm gonna hate this even more. Why are you doing this to me? Oh no, this... I'm hating this even more now. Because we're not bringing Madokami anymore. Or do we? We're not bringing Pluvia anymore. What do we have? Hold up, we need, we do need, where is it? Here? With this, you take... Do I have... Where's the other one that is like really tanky? Where's my second tank? Not this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, good enough. So you go there, you take the speed, attack, recovery amount. Yeah, actually, attack makes the heal scale anyway. Yeah, I think that's good, and then we need to also put, I think, Sorono on this. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Your current team is Homoda, Pluvia, Kirika, Fridoka, and Ren. Should I replace Fridoka with A1 Sorono? Yep, you should do that. It looks like it's not going to do that much on that team. You announced Chaos before my Union content? I thought they would have mentioned at least. I don't know what's going on with Union content. Like, this feels kind of weird. Pray for my success. Next. I think we do this just to have it, right? So now we can actually have more barrier. I hate that I'm gonna have to worry about RNG from Curse. Like, Curse RNG is gonna fuck me up so hard. Like, everyone got cursed. By the way, 50% chance for every single character. Every single character, 50%. I lost 5 50% rolls. Just telling you guys that. Like, the problem of this fight is gonna be entirely RNG. This fight is gonna be entirely RNG. How many ascensions in your Madokami? Only A1. Burn! She also got burned immediately. Like, she got cursed first and then burned immediately. And I also lost 3 50/50s on the... Oh my god. This is gonna be so incredibly goddamn annoying. Look at how much damage she just took. Okay, that has to count as 2 stacks at least. But now I'm dead, I think. Right? Yeah. Like, if you get... Like, what do you even do if you get burned and cursed that much? Like, what? Why? What do you even do then? You just die? This fight is gonna go on for like 15 minutes and I'm gonna have to dodge 50% chances repeatedly? Quality of life update restart button, please. And now I got every 50% chance? I'm gonna have to use 3-star Hazuki on this. Also, when I said, oh I dodged every curse, that was the wrong attack. She also got burned again! Okay, we're not gonna use the thing now. On the bright side, all we need are most of all of the awards for I suffer for crappy fights. We suffer for crappy fights because it's my job as streamer. I guess. I can't even do this. Because she dies if I do that. Like, she has both ailments on her. Like, this Kirika is fucked. This Kirika is so fucked. This boss is bullshit. The thing is that this is not even the damage. It's the fact that you just have to dodge random chances. It's random. Don't have randomness in your fucking 20-minute boss fights. Like, it's a 20-minute boss fight that comes down to randomness. Why? Why? Why would you do randomness on this? I think this Kirika is gonna get absolutely fucking destroyed now. Yeah. Like if you get hit with both ailments, you just die. You just die if you have both ailments on you. Why would you add randomness to this? Okay, what do we have? Okay, I know exactly what we're doing. I know, curious. That's exactly what I'm gonna do next. I just looked at the weaknesses. I saw the weaknesses and was like, okay, it's not dark. Dark is not a weakness, so I can't use. Whoops, that's not. Whoops. So I can't use Kirika because that is just it's just not happening. No, double healer isn't the answer. The answer is to go full elemental advantage team. Man, this Hazuki though, she needs levels. Okay, she has levels. 2 rainbow orbs? Oh no, I need those orbs for Madokami though. Okay, no, we're gonna be fine. Player time when app goes brrr. She has so low power. Also, she actually has the wrong ones, right? No, she needs HP. And she needs... oh, that actually is still active. Yeah. Eating orbs for content. I have to actually do this. This is so stupid, I have to do this actually. Now, is there a chance that if you have elemental advantage, you also have more ailment resist? Right? Because elemental advantage gives you basically everything, so maybe it also gives more resistance, right? Maybe, who knows? So she actually has a lot of attack and a lot of HP and defense, by the way. Like she has a crap ton of HP and defense because of the stuff I did to her. Well, count 3-star Hazuki, yay! Isn't it fun how Hazuki is like the best 4-star character by a mile, and also the best 3-star character by a mile? Isn't that fun? Isn't Hazuki like actually extremely fucking overpowered? Insane. So yeah, now we have full elemental advantage, which means that this would actually go much easier. After the break, didn't miss anything. We just swapped out our entire team because everyone died all the time. And we might still die all the time. Yeah, we maxed out 3-star Hazuki for the sake of content. Like, this looks so much better. There goes the fucking curse though. And I got cursed immediately. Ow. What does the skill by itself do, by the way? Defense down. So it's just the thing for that. And what is this? Fit rate? Yeah, fine. May as well, right? Ow. The fact we're gonna have to dodge so many ailments is just stupid. She got hit by burn as well. She also got hit by burn. Restart your app. Why? Did something change? Oh, you were not talking to me. Oh, yeah. It's just the name, yeah. The thing is, I have to have good RNG for like 20 fucking minutes. Which is insane. I might have to give Speed Portrait to Kaede just so she can cleanse faster, but she's gonna heal for way less if I do that. Only one person got hit by ailment this time. Like, what? Okay, 3 stops burns. 4 people got the burns. Mr. Burns. And they're all gonna take a turn before the healer arrives. Does this do damage, by the way? It doesn't do damage. That's perfect. It doesn't do damage. Everyone's taking so much fucking burn damage, and we're giving the boss stacks. Jesus Christ. Okay, finally I can buff. I'm gonna just see how much damage I'm actually taking from this now. Just barely, you can take that away. Like, the actual damage isn't even that much. Like, I'm not actually taking that much damage. Don't need to worry about Kaide now, though. Dark Homoda, Ultimate Madoka, who better? For Dark type, it's Homoda. For Light type, it's Madoka. For anything else, it's kind of a toss-up between the two. Yeah. Literally nothing damage for full-on card team yet. Wow. She doesn't have skill points. We generally won't have skill points on this. Dude, this kind of sucks. The base have faster healer? Yeah, I might have to have a faster healer. Okay. There's a curse all the way on the right, and I can't do anything about it because she can only heal 3 targets. But I can't bring Reida either, because Reida, I think, is fire type. Yeah, Reida's fire type, she just dies. And we need to hit it here with the shield. We got a crit. The crits are gonna help so goddamn much, okay? So every time... did we even crit? I think we did. So every time Snar crits, she gives everyone a stacking defense buff. Which means that the longer the fight goes, the less damage we're taking. And if we reach full 30%, we're actually taking so little damage. Like, if we can stack this all the way up to 30%, the damage we take is gonna go all the way down. We're gonna take, like, basically no damage. Because not only is everyone taking, like, 30% less damage, right? Because the way the defense works is if everyone has 30% more defense from what they had before, they take 30% less damage than what they had before, right? So not only is everyone taking 30% less damage, it double dips. Because Sna herself is gaining 30% more defense, which means her barrier also does 30% more like power. So both of the barrier is more powerful, and we take way less damage. So once this thing stacks up to like maximum, we're basically invincible. Like, we're basically invincible once this thing is all the way up. Crit Snar build is an actual thing people believe in. Yeah, the problem is, it takes way too long on normal fights for this passive to get kicked into gear. But this is a really long fight. This is a really long fight. Like, it actually does get kicked into gear at some point. Ow. Single target. Ouch. Okay, I need to get rid of that curse because I need to use the ult. We can wait a turn, right? So hold up, 20%. Oh, that's extremely close. Is Hasuke gonna get another turn? Because this is extremely fucking close. With the action advance from Moemura. We're fine either way. Defense reduce damage for ailments? Does it? Does defense reduce damage for ailments? That's a good question. I think it does. Yeah, we didn't get a crit, sadly. By the way, same animation as Foster Hasuki. They're really skimping out. It reduces ailment damage. I will confirm it. I see. Should be fine with Snar ult, yeah, I think. Yeah. So with Snar ult and with Snar stacking damage reduction, I think we're actually fine. Like, if we go further and further into this fight, I think it's gonna get easier and easier. Just crit. We didn't crit. We just have to crit, guys. We just have to crit. Our shield's running, although because Snar's shields only last for 2 turns. Which is basically nothing. We can do in-between heals, by the way. We can just heal now. Okay, I can't use that ult though. Double! Ouch! That on Homer hurts. I think we're dead? Wait, are we dead? Let me think about this. No, we're not dead. But we're fucking close to it. Does this kill me? No? No, because Kaede comes first. So I can't use ult right now on Snar, because if she does, we're getting fucked. But if I do this... Nice. Still no crit! Dude, Snar's crit rate, it must be like decently high, I think? She does have a barrier. Like, Snar has like bonus crit rate. Yeah, she has 14% bonus crit rate when she has a barrier up. And I think she herself has bonus stuff. It doesn't show in here. She has 7.5%. And with that, it's... Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe it's not that much, but it's still a decent chance to crit. Nice! You got a second stack! She's fine. We got a second stack. She just healed. The UI is still there. The UI is still there. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. I told you to not worry about it. I told you we're fine. I'm so fucking stupid. Wait, she doesn't have a burn on her. We might still be fine. Wait, you might still be fine. I think the burn ran out? Yeah, the burn ran out. The burn ran out! Haha! We're good. The burn ran out, don't worry about it. Okay, so now we do skill, normal, skill, skill. But I don't have enough for that. Hold up. How much MP do we have? So this is 30. That's not enough, is it? That's 88. Do we have MP bonuses? We don't have MP bonuses. She's gonna be at 88, which is not enough. Oh, it's not like definitely resets luck. I see. I see. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. So if we do this, so we go down to 1. We're gonna get an extra stack. No, I think we're fine. Because Homura gives us an extra stack. Yeah, no, I think we just have to hope that this doesn't kill us, but I think it will. Yeah. We just have to get more crits. No, okay, what I just thought of was... I almost thought of something absolutely insane. Let's not do that. We just have to get luckier with crits. Use a reset button. It doesn't really matter much. Like, how much time do you actually lose? Yeah, don't say it out loud, Curious. But that's exactly what I was just thinking. That's exactly what I was just thinking. But no, we're not gonna do that. Ow. Okay, we can cleanse both of these, but they're both gonna take the damage first. Is Mitsuki good? Yeah, because she removes ailments. She removes buffs from enemies, and that's exactly what we need. Nice. Okay, I can also clear both of those at once. But once again, both of them are gonna take a turn first. Why are you like this? Why's Madokami have so little HP? She does hit hard, but she also does have little HP. I don't know why. Fun fact, Mommy's Tear Finale has a different version for the Rose Garden 2 cutscene where she sips tea like a winner animation instead of playing with a gun. I think that's actually what she does. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Quit Potter on Snobby, we're just gonna get lucky. You factor just before, you can see yourself in episode 6, yeah. Okay, please give me a crit. Nope. Gotta be a lot more conservative with skill points this time. 5 digit HP shocks me. It is quite high, but she's just built differently. I think it's that your HP scales with how tall you are, because you can see it actually goes up by how tall you are. Like, Sna is the shortest one, and she has the lowest HP. But Hazuki is actually like 1.70 m, which is taller than me, by the way, and she has the highest HP. Nice. Okay, crit please. Nice. Another crit please. Kite is tall? I actually don't know. She might not be. Ow. She's just slouching, yeah. Don't need the heal right now. Okay, get rid of the buff. Okay. No crit, sadly. But we have another special lined up, and we have a lot of skill points. It's looking quite alright. No problem. Barrier goes down immediately. God, there's a pointy hat. That is true. But she never wears it because I don't know why, but she doesn't. By the way, I need to refresh barrier every single turn, because if I don't, then together with everyone else having high speed, there's a chance that people's barriers run out before I get to refresh them. Simply because Sna has low speed, everyone else has high speed, and Sna's barrier only lasts for 2 turns. So I can't really skip a turn where I don't refresh barrier. I almost have the barrier down, but you know, we're doing it anyway. It always been bothered by how some Magnet girls have some interesting designs. Minus. Compared to most gacha games, the Magi record design are very tame. Extremely tame. No, we don't need it. We're gonna get hit by the counter in a second. I literally can't stop the counter. How much damage is that gonna... Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Right, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. This counter happens. Meteor happens. Yeah, I know exactly what we're doing. We're gonna have to bait the counter with this. Wait, do we have the damage reduction on Homura? She does not have the damage reduction, which means we definitely do this now. Okay, counter happens. Heal. Wait, I thought... The counter can't happen because it's still the same turn? There you go, now it happens. That was too much. How much damage was it? It was like 10k damage? I do wonder. Hold up. How did that happen? Not that it would have made a difference, but I need to give her speed. She can't do it because this gives speed, but I also need this on Kaede. I literally can't do this. No, Kaede needs the speed. So okay, that would have made a difference anyway, but I can do the battle skill upgrade for a tiny bit better barrier, but it wouldn't matter much. When's crit rate? Crit rate is 19? Crit rate is 19? Crit rate is 19. I need to give her more speed. The HP recovery really doesn't matter much. Okay, I think Murmura still needs the most amount of speed. No, she actually really doesn't. I think this is fine. Yamane Sister swimsuit unit transformation. Yeah, that is truly something, but there were only like a handful. I think there were like single-digit characters in Maiga Record that were like a little bit over the top in my opinion. But apart from that, I don't think it actually was that much more compared to what other gacha games are doing. Like overall, it was actually kind of tame. Yeah, this should be much better now. Can't even get such turning for the boss now. Like naturally. Okay, what do we got? Good. Thinking to play Manga Record, but I come back to watch them from time to time. Yeah, the anime. I'm not like one of the only people that actually like the anime, simply because I'm someone who actually cares about the story. And if you care about the story, the anime is actually way better. It had to be way longer though. It kind of has to be time. You say that actually, but there are some gacha games where they have tons of minors in the among the roster, and there's still lots of loot stuff like Azure Lane. No, not yet. No. That wouldn't have mattered. I want to change my 1 hour for last wish to Scar Attack to win. Assuming can. 2 hours. Based on this current witch, been trying it for 40-50 minutes now. Yeah, it might take a long time, sadly. My record generally didn't have enough episodes, and the studio that created it, which is Shaft, is shambles and just couldn't do anything. Her barrier ran out. He's a bit fast. He's a bit very fast. Ow. Ow. Blue. The enemy is cool, like it shows way more double than the game, so I prefer a game on enemies way more satisfying. Satisfying depends on what you're looking for. I thought the ending of the anime was... At least it made more sense. I'm not gonna say it's better, but it made sense. The ending of the game makes no goddamn fucking sense at all. Mageko is an outlier in timelines post Madokami, right? Broke some rules. Kind of, I guess. attacking her. Nice. Barrier, nothing else. Yeah, I think it's the biggest offender in why it's not canon. I don't really care too much. Got 2 stacks already, by the way, of the defense. So we're making good progress, at least. Do I want to get Kaide before this? No! I actually don't want to get a turn for Kaide right now. The very rare case where you don't actually want to action advance. Because now Kaide can immediately get rid of those. That was so good that I saw that, because yeah, if I action advanced Kaide there, that would have been disastrous. So the fact that I saw that I should not action advance Kaide right there, that helped so much. Now it's perfect. I don't like the anime because the ending in Kuroi too. Kuroi would have been an absolutely fantastic character if the anime like actually had enough episodes to do what it wanted to do. What was the point of stopping the shockwave that would be caused by Wild Pogus and Eve? Using up the city was destroyed anyway. The city wasn't entirely destroyed though, like only part of it. So there's still a big difference. Okay, we're still only on 2 stacks of Sana Shield. We kind of need more stacks. Well, she isn't a good character. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm saying she would have been able to be a good character if they actually had enough time to actually write what they wanted to write. Okay, this. Okay, more crits, come on. We need crits. Is crit rate based up team good for Sana, so as to be best for Sana? So Sana herself doesn't really... Like, I don't think you should build crit for Sana, but generally you put Sana in teams that want to have crit, because Sana herself buffs crit rate and benefits from crit rate. But generally you don't want to just specifically have crit rate only for Sana. The anime ending seemed more spectacle than logic, but the anime ending made much more sense than the game ending, because the game ending was everything is going to shit and we don't have a plan, and everyone's going to die, and then the game's writing just says, but then everyone somehow miraculously survived for no goddamn fucking reason. Like, the game's ending makes no goddamn sense at all. Not even a little. Okay, that's good. I don't actually see if Madokami has a debuff on it because it's too much. He turned Kuro into a bird. Fine thing I also. Should've done this one first. Kuro just vanished part way into the story. Anime, more prefer. Yeah. Kuro switches Nighthawk. Yeah, Kuro is Yuraka, like Nighthawk. She is that. You still only have 2 stacks. Come on, Snar, you need to crit more. You need to crit. Oh, I accidentally pulled her forward. I should not have done that to Kaide. Whatever, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's not that bad. I will do this. Sadly, this one doesn't get rid of elements. It would be cool if it did. I kind of want to trigger the boss's counter right now. Because everyone is in such good health and I can heal right afterwards. I guess I'm triggering it with Madoka anyway. Yeah, no, I think this is still better for keeping stacks low. Yeah, I think for keeping stacks low, this is still way better. So now you can actually do this. Hopefully get another stack. Nice, we got another stack. But she's gonna trigger the effect now. Okay, 7,000. One. She took 5,000 damage from that. 5,000. Holy shit. I guess that's not reduced by defense, because she got more defense than last time and she still took like 5,000. And now everyone is spread across the team with their ailments. This is still the best thing I can do. You have 2 5-star keys, but you're saving them for when Kaede becomes stand to get her. Is that a good idea? I don't know when all of those are gonna expire, but if you specifically want Kaede, that sounds like a good idea, yeah. You know, I've seen the British got a wish. Yep. Yeah, Kaede is coming to stand up before expiration, or at the end of the month she is coming. So now we're taking like 3k. What? Is that really the case? No, Sonata doesn't go below half when donated from me, so defense would affect it. Interesting. Okay, at least this one is not a detonate or a other thing on it. Neptune, you keep saying this, but what do you mean it contradicts lore? Because the game contradicts lore all the goddamn time. The game contradicts lore more than 10 times. So I'm not sure what you mean with the anime also doing that. Unless you mean some of the plot points in the anime that are also in the game that contradict. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, is Madokami pulling? We had to go all the way to 200. We had to. We had to heal so much that we're low on skill points now. That's okay, because this actually lines up better with Kaede. Yeah, it actually lines up better with Kaede, so not pull ahead here. Okay, that's good. Wasn't it hella weird in the anime how Nemu remembered everything about Oi but didn't tell Toka? Nigga me remember until they free Oi, so it made I did like Nemu having remembered some of it more than Nemu not knowing anything. Okay, we don't pull ahead here. Donk donk, I like that sound. Nah, we're fine. Right? It's probably better to do this preemptively, because I still have shields afterwards. We're gonna break the boss. It was foolish and story. But yeah, if both the game and the anime both have the same plot points that both contradict lore, then yeah, it makes sense. But that it feels weird to say the anime is bad because of that, because at that point they just copy what the game did. Alright, go on, enjoy the scene. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Overly. You're not gonna get another turn, right? Just way too slow for that. Way too slow for that. Somewhat close, but no. Can I give her another ult? Hold up. Quick maths time. This is 11%. You need... Oh, that is not enough. Not even close. I'm gonna need 3 breaks for this, by the way. Like I said, technically it should get easier as the fight goes on because we get more defense. Okay, Breaking the barrier, by the way, is really good because it means I don't have to use a Hazuki skill point. And having to use Hazuki skill points can get kind of annoying sometimes. Why is Hazuki good here? Because the boss keeps giving itself really powerful buffs and effects that you need to take care of with buff removal. Otherwise you just die. So what you want about the anime? It's still a way better version of the story than whatever Exedra Secret Manga is. Yep. Are you... Okay, you don't have one. So it means you can do this. I should have put Kaide all the way on the left. That would have been way better. I guess she doesn't have an effect, so it's fine. You got hit by both of them though. No one else did. That's just weird. Nice. Ayame wouldn't be better for Hazuki. The thing about Ayame is that she's fire type, and that means that she takes more damage than Hazuki because Hazuki is light type. And the thing is, the boss is weak to light, meaning since the boss is weak to light, that the boss also does less damage to light type characters. And you'll see my entire team is either light forest or void. Right? My entire team is of the correct element to not take shit tons of damage. That's why that is really important here. Okay, I can't not pull it forward here, and that's kind of sad. Still on 5 stacks. Come on, we need more stacks. 5 stacks is not enough. There we are. Oh, perfect. The other thing Margareko is so bad, boxing so much, because it worsens the experience for no voice acting for someone who hasn't seen the story yet. It is weird, but here's the thing, so I can kind of understand the developers. Here's why. On one hand, they've already uploaded the entirety of the Manga Record story plus a whole bunch of events to their YouTube. So the YouTube for Exedra actually has the entire story, just only in Japanese, right? But they basically have the entire story already uploaded. So putting it into the game is doing basically like more than they already need to do. Secondly, Manga Record's story is extremely long, like absurdly fucking long. Like the entirety of Manga Record's story, even if just main story, Arc 1 and Arc 2 and Puella Historia, all of that combined, is longer than every single other spin-off and the main series combined 3 times over. It's more than 3 times as long as every single other piece of Madoka content combined. So, I kind of understand why they're cutting it down. Running out of berry again because I have just too much speed. Remember the running gag of Mitama asking Ilo to get naked? They outright cut that part. When I first saw it, was like, oh, missed something missing. They had to cut some of the banter, sadly. Still on 5 stacks, come on. You might fall asleep to your voice any time now. Is my voice really that boring, or am I just that smooth? Probably not. Do you have a burn? No. Doesn't matter. So now sadly the burns are spread across the team, which is not good. The thing is, it's actually fine if Kaede herself is burning because she can just decide not to attack. Other characters don't really have that luxury. Cuts were inevitable, yeah. There's usually I can cut the Dine and Dash or Gunsi. There's a lot of fun scenes that sadly kind of have to be cut. Not really much ways around that, sadly. Okay, I want to get rid of the burn immediately. Well, there might be more burns coming now. Yeah, especially Arc 2, since every single chapter is like 3 or 4 hours long. Yeah. think we need to do this. Okay, putting it here is fine. Okay, don't use that. No, we can. And you think an next Exedra stream would be? I'm basically streaming every time there's like a really big update. So every main story update is going to be a stream. Whenever there's either a new tower or new score attack, it's going to be a stream. So either new main story, new tower, or new score attack is going to be a stream. There's not really any reason to stream in between them, so that's why there's like no design for in between streams. Okay, we have to do. Okay, no, that's fine. Well, that sounded weird for a second. Half HP, yeah. We're at 6 stacks. We need more stacks still. We need to get to 10 stacks. Wouldn't it be insane if we finished the entire fight and we still haven't got to 10 stacks? When is the next big thing? I would assume... the next big thing I think is middle of May. Oh, I can't stream middle of May because I'm on vacation. Like on 16th of May, I'm gonna be on vacation. But I'm gonna try to stream the Monday after. So it would be the Monday after the 16th of May. So that's maybe the next one. Okay, I could still die here if someone gets hit by a double effect, or if someone just randomly gets blown up. WEO is adding a new record EPF episode, I think. Yeah, that's when and then we'll later with Scene Zero. Yeah, that's probably when the next one's gonna be. That was dangerous because I didn't actually look at my debuffs before I hit that. Okay, more stacks, come on. Nice, 7 stacks. We're about to become invincible. I think I think there was no way of not pulling Kaide forward here. I think. Curse. Okay, only one curse. It's gonna pop though. Okay, Madokami is gonna pop here, but she's gonna be fine because she only has a single one. We'll make a tier list. I will make a tier list video as well with all the current characters. Speaking of stacks, I haven't been paying attention to the damage. Have they been taking less damage as Sana gets more stacks? Yes! Sana stacking her stacks means that we take less damage as the fight goes on. Okay, she's gonna pop here and we're gonna have to heal her in between. Actually, we don't have to, which is gonna be fine. 6,000 damage! Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ, my UI is gone. Okay, my UI is back. Holy shit! my UI was gone. So I was like, no, that's not fucking weird. That scared me. That scared the fuck out of me. My UI was gone. Will Scene Zero get a proper story treatment since it's shorter and it's very on thing versus Mario record? I don't know. They called it. They didn't call it Scene Zero main story. They called it Scene Zero event story. So I don't know. Can you also make this list comps? I don't know about that. I don't think I have enough characters to even test how well that would go. Oh yeah, Madokami rolls. I had to go to 200 sadly. I just had to. They're likely going to make cuts to Scene Zero too. Oh, Scene Zero is also extremely fucking long. No, we're good here, okay. 6k, how? I thought you said they were taking less damage. I thought so too, but I think someone wanted to test that. I think Curious wanted to test it, how defense works with ailments. Because I thought that defense also makes ailments hit for less, but maybe defense doesn't make ailments hit less? At least I thought it was the case. Maybe that was just wrong then. At least I know I can survive explosions if I'm full HP. But I kind of have to be full HP. If I have 2 ailments on someone and they get exploded, they just die. I think even with full stacks, that's like no way. Sunup could maybe survive it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Give me the stacks. Just saw Steven's clip I recommended yesterday where Mabi Rami does a Cuba impression. Yeah, and she's really good at it. Voice actress. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Oh my god, multiple people have a shit ton of ailments on them. If I do this battle again, I'm moving Hazuki all the way to the left. No, no, I'm gonna move Kade all the way to the left, followed by Hazuki. If I do this fight again, because that's gonna be way better. I might die here. Pokemon crits go through defense buff. No, that's not the case here, sadly. Good actually. So I need to reduce the amount of stacks the enemies get. So by doing this... Yeah, so all of them are gonna get a turn, so I need to do this first. There we go, nice. Was close enough to break, which is good. But... Whew, that is scary. I just had a crazy idea. I don't think that's good though. I think it's actually terrible. Let's not do that. What I just thought of. Round 17. I do want to be full HP. After the boss breaks, we're gonna be able to get our special back anyway. Okay, more stacks, please. Nope. Break, come on. There we go. No, we don't need to worry about this. Another crit would be nice, but no. We do need to do this. Good. Nice. Pace breakbar is tough, yeah. Things are going on for over 40 minutes, yep. But the thing is, if I die here, I still know how I can improve next time by quite a bit actually. Like next time I can make it much safer. Much safer. Okay, maybe not much safer, but I can at least make it safer next time. Like I already know how I would do that. I don't think we're gonna get another turn after this, sadly. Like on which Madoka that is, but she got plenty of damage out. Like, that's a lot of damage to get out. Now we need to worry about this. Yeah, she's not getting another one. I think we're still gonna have to go all the way to the next break. So we're gonna have to play one more round. Is Nightmare Patty this strong? This is not Nightmare Patty. This is Score Attack doing crazy shit. Are you also burning? No, okay. I don't want to do that. One specific thing is almost 30? It's extreme. This truly is Kiwami after all. Nice. By the way, here's some fun part. The other defenders actually scale their damage with defense as well, but Sana's damage does not scale with damage. And I think the reason why is because they thought this would make the ability too powerful. Because she stacks defense up on herself while the fight goes on, and if her attacks also scaled with defense, like the damage did, they thought that maybe that would be too powerful. So that's why I think she doesn't. Okay, I didn't see if it was on everyone here. Okay, you don't have it, you don't have it, only those three over there have it. Which means this is fine. There are two of favorites, not domination, yep. Can I pop it on purpose? I could pop it on purpose. But I want to pop it on purpose on Hazuki. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop it on purpose on Hazuki. So I'm going to not... Okay, here's the thing. I'm not going to cleanse Hazuki right now. Because I want Hazuki to get popped. Because when she gets popped, it resets the counter on the boss's thing. And Hazuki has the most HP. She's the safest out of all characters to survive a pop. No, this happens after that. So. 4,000, Jesus Christ. You know, there's a score text that expects to get 500,000 points or 500,000 team power. I wouldn't be surprised. That's gonna happen at some point. To be fair, team power that you have available is also gonna rise up. So here's the thing. When the game first released, during, I think for like the first 1 or 2 days, there accidentally was something left in the game's help menu that wasn't supposed to be there. So I mean, hey Mefoy, welcome to stream. And that thing that was left in the menu that wasn't supposed to be there is a line that said, you can equip up to 3 support Kyoku. And then 2 days later, there was a hotfix that said, yeah, you can equip up to 1 support Kyoku. And people were like, okay, so as the game goes on, at some point in the future, we're gonna be able to equip more support Kyoku. It's basically confirmed that we're gonna be able to equip more support Kyoku at some point. Okay, spread out burn. That sucks again. Avoiding Monica, is she good? She's really good, but she's not game breaking like she was in Mario Record. Okay, so who are we getting next? I think once again I have to get rid of these 2 goobers first. Hold up, so it's these 2. Sana is getting 1 turn, and then it's this, so this is getting 1 turn. Yeah, I think we do this. I wonder if they add English stuff to the hard-file voice lines to a few months for Mario Record, but eventually added them. It's still, yeah, it's still possible that we also get more lines, like voice lines, added later. It's a good and a bad thing. A good thing since more buffs from support Kyoku, a bad thing since that means people might start pulling for support passives. I mean, that's kind of the long-term idea behind the game. Because you have to ask yourself, once the team is really powerful, why do you need to keep pulling? And the developers have said, well, you're gonna need to keep pulling because you want to have more support Kyoku, right? So I can very much understand why they did it, for the longevity of the game, to have a reason for you to keep pulling and not just stop pulling at some point. Like, there very much is a reason. Wow. Curse. Okay, this is the perfect 2 targets to have Curse because both of them don't need to attack ever. Isn't it possible that was just left over from a changed mechanic? In other words, they initially planned 3, but later on in the development strategy changed it to 1. But it's still interesting that the text was worded this way, up to 3, and then changed to up to 1. Because they did, I don't think they changed it to, you can equip a support Kyoku. I think that it still says up to 1, which is a really weird wording to change it to. Also, it makes too much sense to allow us to have multiple support Kyoku. Like, it makes so much sense. So I'm gonna do this just so that he doesn't have to attack. I might run low on skill points. No, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. That on a Homono could have been scary, actually. Let's see if we get the 10th stack before the battle ends. It's possible I don't. Okay, no, I'm pretty certain I will. Because the fight is still gonna go on for like a while. Like, it's still gonna go on for a while. We're not even that close to the end. That is a weird way to keep word, yeah. That sounds so derpy. She's trying her best, okay? She's very scared. Barrier, no problem. The boss always has like 1 or 2 turns where it gets really fucking scary really quickly, but then for the entire rest of the fight, like, nothing happens. I don't need to remove the barrier now, which means I save on skill points. Which means I can actually do this just to get back to ultimate faster. Look at Patty and tell me you wouldn't be terrified. I would be. Absolutely would be. Okay, this is the big one. Could be worse. Could have been much worse. So only one person... Yeah, I can clear this up all at once and the boss is only getting 1 stack. Ow. You get ultimate Madoka, forced pull with animation. Oh damn, nice, good job. Since the animation character is guaranteed to be that character, but Homa is playing with me. Yeah, if you get the animation, I think that means it was indeed a rate up character. I think the boss is gonna die before the break. Yeah, the boss is gonna die before the break. I think the boss is actually gonna die right at the break. Maybe even. I'm still not gonna do skill on this because I don't want to accidentally get into a bad spot. Come on, 10th stack before the boss dies. We got the 10th stack! It only took... Did someone take a look at how long it took? It took like 50 minutes. But after 50 or so fucking minutes, Sna is finally at full stacks. We have reached our final form. Damage. The barrier is barely even breaking. Nice. Is you worth pulling for? If you need a strong attacker, yes. If you don't care about a strong attacker because you already have Homura, for example, then you don't really need her, to be fair. I mean, on the other hand, there are bosses like this right here where they kind of want you to, you need to have a light type character, right? But generally, attackers are like not that important overall. It has been 8 years. I should actually take a look at it, just to see. Look at that defense, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's like almost 6,000 defense on this. Jesus. No, it is over 6,000. Jesus Christ. 6,000 defense. Oh yeah. Which means a barrier absorbs 5,500. That's a juicy barrier. It only took 50 minutes. Damn. That do be crazy. I dodged the burn on everyone. Holy shit. 5,600 barrier. Jesus. Support's always better because there's always going to be a nice attacker that can play the same role. Exactly. I think that's GG. Let's watch it. I think it's GG. We've done it! Oh my god, and you know what that means, guys, you know what that means. There's another more difficult boss after this. Isn't that fun? 16 rounds. It didn't feel like it, but that was only 16 rounds. Only 16 out of 100 maximum. Damn, and maximum damage was still like 300,000, even though I didn't have a damage buffer other than like the 50% from... No, I had 50% from Momona. Actually, it's like 40%. And then like 25% from... Which actually is more like 35% from... Hazuki. So yeah, actually, right. 10 stacks nice, a 6-star. That is indeed true. It only takes 50 minutes, but then you can do it. And here we go. Stagecraft Witch. And it has the exact same characteristics. Wait, no resistances other than stun. Really? Really? That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna go in there with the same team and just see what happens. As soon as you beat someone in the game, gives you a best gift ever. More. We need something more. Oh, I have the perfect one for this. Okay, what do we have? Turn start. And turn start applies barrier to self. This basically says, by the way, in case you didn't already bring Hazuki to this battle, you definitely have to bring Hazuki now. Like, you're not gonna do this battle without Hazuki. Yeah, while Bear is active, increase break damage. Okay. At least it doesn't buffer damage. When taking damage 3 times for enemy with an ailment, so basically the same thing on that break damage, greatly decreases defense. I'm not gonna get break bonus that high, probably. That's bad. Okay, what do we have? Oh, that looks very normal. That's the exact same fucking moveset! Wait, that's the exact same fucking moveset as the boss before this. Did they just make the same boss twice? They just made the same boss fucking twice. The exact same fucking moveset. And the exact same abilities. Like this. What? You can't just make the same boss twice. I don't know if Record actually ever did reruns for time limit units that I got played. Yeah, they did do reruns sometimes. So it wasn't that often, but it did happen sometimes. 2 hours my prediction for Stagecraft if you can clear her. Maybe she'll do Giga. Oh, I should not have done that. I think I had to do that actually. Hey, do you think units like Mummy are going to be limited? Holy Mummy, I think is going to be limited. Maybe not though. Alina is not going to be limited. Like, I don't think Alina is going to be limited. Yeah, Holy Mummy and Holy Alina are probably going to be limited again. I don't think, like regular anime, I don't think is going to be limited. Because that would be weird. 100k barrier. Like, this is just stupid. This is the same boss, but way stupider. Like, way stupider. Is this not removable? Is the barrier not removable? Did I press the wrong button? The barrier is not removable? Is the barrier not removable? Also, I didn't even get to shield in between that. I think I'm dead, by the way. No strategy attacking enemies. Oh, there's plenty of strategy on this one. It's just also attacking enemy. I'm sorry, Kaide. I didn't mean it. Yeah, let me see if I didn't just press the wrong button last time. Oh, we are so cunt. We can't remove the barrier. We are so fucking cunt. But why? Oh, because it's a passive. Because it's a passive. You see, if it's in here, like if it says ability in here, it's a passive. And because it's a passive, passives can't be removed. Kaidi just said like, I just want to go home. Like, I'm sorry, Kaidi. I just want to go home. No. Oh my god. How do you do this boss then? I just died as well. At least there's a lower chance to burn and curse. It's hard to say as Cool Mode wasn't limited, but isn't in Exedra. Cool Mode being limited was kind of weird. Like really weird, because regular Glasses Homeworld was also limited, it's just that you got it for free. Like you got it for free, it's like Lux Madoka. Lux Madoka is technically limited because you can't pull for it. Okay, so first off, we still need to use Hazuki somehow for the attack debuff. How do you do this? I think we need speeds now. But not like that much speed. Just a little bit of speed. Where's my 10% speed? Am I stupid? Is it an event? I think I probably already went over it. No, I have 10%. No, wait, I upgraded 10%. I upgraded the 5% into 10%? No, 10% into 15%. Kairi doesn't need to be that fast anymore now, right? No, wait, she does. She still needs to be fast. Oh, no. I think Kairi said no, it hurts a lot. That would be Itayo, but I think she said Kairi Tayo. And Kairi Tayo would be I want to go home. Yeah, I actually don't know what we do here. You can try with a 5% speed. Okay. Because I think she doesn't need much, right? By the way, I can totally just upgrade this one full. We have so many fucking materials, holy shit. Dude, I don't know what we're gonna do here. We need English subtitle voice lines. I don't think you want that because that would be kind of soul crushing sometimes. When they get like... really sad. The thing is, we still need... This is the sad part. We still need Hazuki. Because the boss buffs its own attack. So we still need Hazuki for the attack buff. We just can't use it for the barrier. Wait a minute, I just now realized this. The boss heals its own break bar. I didn't recognize this before. If the boss heals its own break bar, we definitely can't do it. Then we definitely can't do it. It's 17,000 on a crit. We're still not getting our fucking nice one speed behind. Why are you like this? But yeah, I definitely can't do it then, because it regenerates break bar. Yeah, people were able to do it, but they were people who have like only Ascension 5 characters. And they don't have to deal with some of the stuff that I have to deal with. Yeah, this is not possible unless you're a Hyper Whale. This is straight up Hyper Whale territory. But we can do something else. The thing is, you don't need to complete this. Because here's the thing. Let me ask you this, dear viewers in chat. What do you get for beating the Stagecraft Witch? Do you know what you get for it? I don't know. I literally don't know, because all of the rewards, I have all the rewards. Look at that. I have all the rewards. I don't even think you get anything for it. I literally don't think you get anything for it. Like, I think it's literally just for hyper whales to show that they can do it. Yeah, like hyper whales get to show a high score, because I think you get higher score the higher your difficulty is. By the way, Sushi is one of our mods in Exedra Discord. Very awesome person, by the way. One of our best mods that we have. But yeah, okay, there's a whole bunch of people from the Discord. Kanada Goose is also someone in the Discord who is a helper. Lunis is also someone in the Discord. I think they're a helper too, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, a whole bunch of people that I remember from in here. Is that even Japanese? Hold up, that is... I think, though, that does not look Japanese back there. This looks Chinese kanji. The first one, I think, is a Japanese kanji, but this is over here. Yeah, this is a really fucking obscure one. Like an extremely obscure one, or it's a Chinese kanji? You never actually know. Like, you straight up never actually know. So this, hold up. Standing snake water is that? No, it's not rainbow. That would be fish. Fish and water is rainbow, I think. No, I don't know. Like this one. This is not dragon. Dragon is something different. I think this is rainbow back here. I'm not quite sure. And of course, root. Yeah. Anyway, so I think this really is just for whales to show off. And to be fair, if it really is just for whales to show off, I don't give a shit. Like, I do pay a bunch of money, but I'm not gonna get everyone to Ascension 5, right? Like, here's the thing. You might say, like, oh, you paid for some of the, you got the packs, for example, you paid for some roles. I did, that is true. But if you look at my Ascensions, there are some Ascensions here and there, but there's a whole bunch of characters that have either no or very low Ascensions, right? Like, I got extremely lucky with Cool Homura, but then, like, my Yachio is A0. My Momoko is A0, Jaina A0, Kaide, only all A0. Sna A1, Odeko A1 at most. Like, there's really low Ascension spec here. I don't even have Sayaka, for example. I don't even have Kyoko. So I would say that I'm like somewhere between Dolphin and Whale. But if you look up the actual rankings, the people that are in the rankings, we're talking hyper whales. We're talking people that have everything in the entire game at Ascension 5. Like, that is not like comparable to like a normal player. To me, for me, like 60 seconds is maybe like the best I can do, to be fair. But yeah, I got everything. So this really is just for showing off. That said, I wonder if I can do something like this and then try and just play a hyper-aggressive team. Does the curse stop healing like Magadeko? No, and thank fuck it doesn't. Oh my god, people don't know what it was like if you got cursed in Magi Record and you couldn't heal. Like, it made heals not work anymore. And in Magi Record, it is way fucking harder to get rid of ailments. In fact, most of the time you just don't get rid of ailments, you just wait them out. And having to wait out an ailment that deals like a third of your damage per turn, and you can't heal at the same time because it reduces healing to 0, is, oh my god. Jesus Christ. And for beating one of the wildest bosses we ever made. Here's a pointless trophy. Yeah, but that's good, Zoe, because if there was actually something important back there and not just a useless trophy, then it would suck. The fact that it really is just for whales means that everyone else can just lean back and say, I don't have to deal with this bullshit. How do people get colored names? Yep, exactly that. So what you just saw is how people get colored names. This right here, you see these codes right here? This is how you get colored names. You put that in front of your name and you get a colored name. It's a hex code from HTML. You can use long form hex codes as well. These are short form hex codes, which short form is better because then it gives you more space for your name afterwards, and of course it, in sections like this, it doesn't look as stupid. Whoops, no, not here. But yeah, hold up, no, I want to check. Like, if there was like 2 temples or a 5-star key, then yeah. No, if that was the case, if there was like a 5-star key back here, it would be terrible because only whales would be able to get there. The switch is the canon witch from the anime. That would make sense, yeah. I'm featured by now putting myself through the torture for a private boost. Yeah, and that's good. Like, it should be the case that pride boosts are only for whales and free-to-play can just lean back and say, I don't have to deal with this, and just move on with your life. Anyway, we're going full damage. Seippai, which means with full life or with all of life. Which basically just means with all of my power. They even have the same lines! Okay, well, Madokami doesn't have the same line. Okay, and then we also need... No, we're doing this. I don't actually think this is worth it. I don't think this is worth it. Or like Buffer Omura, she's great. She's one of the best characters in the game right now. She might actually be, like, power level wise, I think she actually is the best character in the game right now. Overall power level, that is. I think this is going too hard on... Yes, I think it's going too hard on buffs and everything. Yeah, no, I think that is too much. We're way overcapping on buffs and we're not breaking fast enough. She has to crit though. She doesn't have the crit for this. We're gonna get Pluga instead. And I think we put this here. And then you get... we need another 5-star debuffer because look at the amount of characters that debuffers have available to put on. There's no 5-star debuffer outside of Ren. And then there's like one 4-star and only like other characters that are really bad for this. Like, oof. This is just not good. What happened to you from the Moe video right now? What? I did say in Moe video that she's like one of the best characters in the game, next to Mami. But that you don't need to immediately roll for her and you can just wait until she goes standard pool or play other strategies. I didn't say that she wasn't extremely powerful. Did people take that away from the video? If so, then I did make a grave mistake. Okay, you get attack, you get speed. No, you get more speed. Get speed after that. You get... I can't miss an ailment, but if I do, I can just reset. So I guess it doesn't matter much. Just go speed on everyone, but I think... How important is MP recovery from this? I don't think we can hit a breakpoint. I think we do need it for the first breakpoint. If we had Kirika, we would need it for the first breakpoint. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Zoe. Yeah. No, if we don't hit the breakpoint, we don't need to care about MP regen. We can just take speed. I just want to see how much I can do. I don't think it's going to go very well. But let me just see what happens. It's so lucky when I got the game. I got Ren 5 times in the first week. Jesus Christ! You hated her because you wanted Sna, but Ren is one of the best characters in the game as well. What? Ren is so good. Not this one. Hold up. I just change battle first. And also you change music for the child fight. Play all my characters are A0, A1 except for Ira and Pluga. For some reason they're both A3. Nice. No clue what she does. She's good. And also as a character, she's one of the best like written characters in all of Manga Record. Okay, don't miss. We didn't miss. Good. We don't have the points for doing skill here though. I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Like, this is too gung-ho. Yeah, this is way off from trying to do this. Yeah, you definitely still need a defender for this. Probably more than one defender. Or like more than one sustain. That sucks. I'm still getting so many fucking turns, by the way. Jesus Christ, look at how many turns I'm getting. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die now. Never mind. Day of execution. He's still a debuff, actually very unreliable. It's good support, yeah. I think we're gonna hit 74 if we normal attack now. No! Safety mark keys for a temple, I got A1 Ren, nice! Can you use it? Absolutely, Ren is great. What was that? It's a pop outside. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I think we're dead anyway. I'm trying to push for damage right now, but I don't think it works. Like, I can push for damage on 11, but I don't think that's... I think that matters much. So 11 gives lower score. I think even 11 might be too difficult. Yeah, Ren is fantastic. I wish I had A2 Ren. My Ren is only A1, sadly. But yeah, after this I'm gonna do my PvP battles for the day, and then I'm gonna close it. Might also die on 11. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna die on this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do my PvP battles after this and then close it. We're very early in Exedra. Yeah, guaranteed to get A2 Ren eventually. I really need her. I need her. More action rounds, please. Got 3 Rens last night? Jesus Christ. She's so good. Yeah, she goes very well together with Kirika. Bam! We're gonna get another special by the time the boss gets broken. Pretty certain. Although I kinda wanna watch out the boss when it's broken anyway, so this doesn't really matter, I guess. Ow. Oh, the burn. Oh, that burn is too hard. I think we'd die to the burn now. Well, that's sad. If it wasn't for that burn, we would be fine, but I think, yeah, Madokami dies now even with the counter heal. Yep, and we also have this, yep. Anyways, let's just do our mirror battles and then go. Already spent way too much time on this, Jesus. But yeah, good to know that Score Attack is actually something that I can put content into and make content out of. Why is it still like this? I think I forgot something. Oh, I know why. Here. Nice. You might be going to go no sustain. Our card can never play a team without sustain. Just try it and see what happens. Like, we can try it on very easy battles. So what is Fate Weave? Like, do we get a key for something? I think we got a key. Five keys. Oh, might as well. You know what? If you're already here, we gotta roll those keys. Oh, we have a 5-star guaranteed key ready. I just don't remember. We have a 5-star guaranteed key ready. You guys get to see what 5-star get next. It might be Ren after all. We talked about it. Might be Ren. Probably not though. Probably gonna be not Ren. But yeah, that's cool. Oh shit, we have even more keys than I thought, because I pulled so many times. I'm definitely above 2,000 medals now. I'm definitely above 2,000 medals. Oh my god, that's so many 5-stars. Always meant for me and you. Oh, I hope so too. Oh, and 2 more of these keys. Oh. It's gonna be a whole lot. If it is, that's 500 medals again. And you know what? I'm going to do PvP now, after this. After I've rolled all of my 5 stars from these keys. And then I'm going to play Clad Obscure Expedition 33, which is probably going to be Game of the Year. In case you guys haven't heard of that game, or haven't played it yet, Expedition 33 is probably going to be a Game of the Year. They give you a blue orb and then say, ah, just kidding, it's actually a 5-star. Why? Oh, that Sana would have been useful. I would have needed that Sana like a minute ago, actually like an hour ago. Like an hour ago, that this Sana would have been like really, really powerful if I had it like an hour ago. You're a bit late on that. It's a little bit late. Jesus. That's okay, we have more. Because I'm absolutely certain we have more than 2,000. 3,200, Jesus Christ. By the way, in case you're wondering how all of the whales, the hyper whales rather, have so many characters at like maximum level of their specials already, the more you roll, the more you get these medals. And the more you get these medals, the more you can upgrade your special level. So the developers thought of everything, that you can upgrade your special level with the materials from the Legacy Metal Trader. And that's how everyone already, like all of the hyper whales also have like special level 10 on everyone. Okay, here comes the other key. To play the game during the campaign, we will get a 5-star key. If you start playing, I don't think you do. But generally, if you play, yes. You should, I think. I'm not sure which one you refer to, but yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. And it's... Kirika again. Is that 5? Okay, it's not 5. Whatever. A4 Kirika would be insane. Here's the thing about defenders. You need at least one defender at A4 at some point. If you get a defender to A4, you have won the game. You want to know why you have won the game if you get a defender to A4? Permanent 20% defense for the entire group. A4 defenders are fucking busted. Why is this important? First off, everyone takes 20% less damage. First off, like everyone takes 20% less damage. And on top of that, your barriers are 20% more powerful. So 20% stronger barriers and everyone takes 20% less damage. Passively? Fucking passively. So if you have an A4 defender, you can actually solo sustain on fights that normal people need to double sustain. Right? On last score attack, people had to double sustain with Kaide and Kirika because the boss did too much damage. But if you're a hyper whale and you have an A4 defender, you could actually solo sustain with an A4 defender. Even though people who don't have an A4 defender need to also use Kaide. Like, that's how powerful A4 defenders are. And I'm 1 away from it now. We're looking so close to it. I can upgrade this now if I wanted to, which decreases enemy attack by even more. And speed by even more, but it's only like a 1%, so it's really not that important. Don't really care for it right now. But yeah, that's like extremely powerful. But yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah, by the way, I didn't check. What does Sana A2 again. I think Sana A2 gives crit damage as well if they have shields. It's like doubles down on being good for crit, I think. Right? Oh, it also taunts more. Like extra taunt and increases critical damage of ally with prayer. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, I got some pretty good stuff. Not Rain A2, but still pretty nice. And now I need to do my PvP battles because I only have 1 hour left. And so here's the thing: I waited until someone passed me. I'm still 1. Okay, that's not good actually. Here's why that's not good. These people under me, I think this one, Tomoe and Rhythm, maybe not this one, but I think these two at least haven't done their daily battles yet, and they're waiting. They're waiting for me to do my daily battles so they can get more points. Because if I do my daily battles now, I can only get 90 points per battle. I can only get 90 points per battle at most. I'm probably even going to be able to only get 45 points per battle. But once I get those battles down, they can now repeatedly get points off of me. That said, can they even fight me? Can they even fight me? Here's my team. Moemura and A2 Mami, plus A3 Felicia, and then a Kirika and an A2 Pluvia on top of that. This team is really fucking hard for anyone but a Hyper Whale to beat. Like, if you're not a Hyper Whale, you're not beating this team. That said, this guy is definitely not beating this team, but this guy, this is a Hyper Whale. This is a Hyper Whale. It's a Hyper Whale that doesn't have Moemura. So there's actually a chance I still win against this guy. Like, this guy I can still probably beat at a higher than 50% chance. Like, I think my win rate against this guy is higher than 50%, but it's probably only like 55% chance. Like, it's really fucking close. It's extremely close against this guy. But just over 50% is not good enough, because I only need to lose once or twice for my points to be really fucking bad. Because if you lose even once, your win streak is gone, and your win streak gives you a lot of bonus points. Without your win streak, you lose all your bonus points and you just get fucked. So if I fight this guy, I'm rolling the dice on like 55 versus 44, 45% on me losing my win streak, and that's fucking terrible. Conversely though, this guy has the same problem against me. If this guy fights me, he also has to roll the dice on losing his win streak. So it gets really dicey, pun intended. This guy, however, this guy should be an easy victory every single time. This guy can't do shit to me. This guy can't fucking do anything to me. So yeah, that's where we're standing. That's where we're standing right now. I do need to think about my skill point economy though, because I think my skill point economy though was a little fucked last time. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I think last time my skill point economy was a bit wrong. I'm gonna go into this boss fight again, and we're gonna note down how our skill point economy goes per turn, because I think I need to change my my speed buffs around, because I think some of my characters are moving at the incorrect time. I think some of my characters are not moving when they shouldn't be. I think Felicia needs less speed. Felicia, I think, needs less speed. I don't know what else to give her. I think my mommy needs more speed because... actually, no, here's the thing. If you do 2... No, you start with no... No, I think she doesn't need MP recovery rate. I think she'll be better with speed. Then Moemura needs speed. You don't need speed, and you definitely... I think you don't want speed either. I think you do want MP recovery on... No, wait, we can hit the breakpoint. So Mami is fast, right? Mami is fast and gets her Magia very quickly, her ult very quickly. Kirika has the barrier up, giving us bonus MP. And with the MP from Kirika plus the bonus MP from Mami, we can actually hit a breakpoint with the MP recovery rate and get our special 1 turn earlier than usual on Pluvia. I think this is what's going to happen. I'm not 100% certain though. And I think I'm going to give a tag to Felicia. I think I want her to make sure that when she ults, people don't just get stunned, they get fucking killed. I think you don't need element hit rate, by the way, in PvP. I think they always hit. At least I think they always hit in PvP or something like this. But yeah, I think we're doing this. So I think the turn order was fucked last time. So now we're going to go into this battle and we're going to check the turn order. We're going to check, are we actually doing well or not? Also going to check, I think I might need to swap these characters in the order. So when Homura or Mami get a turn advance, we know the characters who are further left act first. So I think I actually want you to be here. In fact, I want you to be here. But actually, no, that's maybe not the best idea. I want my Pluvia to be next to Kirika, because if Kirika gets hit with an AoE attack, or like a proximity attack rather, like if Kirika gets hit with a proximity attack, then I want my Pluvia to also get hit, because then she gains bonus MP. And Kirika magnetizes enemy attacks to her, so I want her to get hit. So I think I actually want, no, I think, and otherwise I want Felicia to get hit so she stuns sooner. But I think it's actually more important for this to be the case. Although then if I get the turn advance, then Felicia will get a turn, and I don't want that. So I think this is actually fine. Yeah, I think this is actually fine. So Tsuruno on here, that's good. I think we don't have a better one for her, sadly. I really would have liked someone better for this, but we don't. Breaker's depletion is really important. Increased chance of being targeted is extremely important. Ailment hit rate, speed. I think we still at least need some speed, because we do need to actually have, make sure that she gets special and hits enemies when they're about to be broken. And I think if we take all of her speed away, she might not actually be able to do that. So I think we leave her with some speed. I think this is good. Okay, now we're going to go into the battle. It's giving Felicia ailment increase support for good. I think you don't need ailment increase, because I think you always hit ailments in PvP. I'm not 100% certain about that, but I think I read something about you always hitting ailments in PvP. I'm not sure. Felicia herself has bonuses though to ailment rate, so I think it doesn't actually matter. Let me check. Yeah, I think because of this, you always hit the first stun because of this right here. And then you also have the, and if you also have the ailment hit rate from this, I think you don't need a portrait for this, because I think you just have enough ailment hit rate that it doesn't become an issue. Because characters in PvP don't have resistances to ailments. They don't have resistances, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. So now let's actually note down who gets skill points at which time. Because if the skill point order is wrong, then we're having an issue. So I'm actually gonna slow it down so we can correctly see who uses skill points at which point. Although Sarika is gonna waste our time really hard. Okay, I'm not gonna slow it down, this is way too fucking slow. Okay, the important part is everyone on my team gets a turn and uses an ability. Okay, now we're at 1 skill point, 2 skill points. Okay, we're gonna use, I think are we on 0? I think we're on 0. No, we're at 1, but now we get another one back. Okay, no, we're getting one back because we now get the this effect right here. No, we don't, because we didn't deal damage. I see now, we didn't deal damage because of the enemy barrier, so we didn't get a skill point. But now the barrier is gone, so now we're getting skill points. But that's good, because now the skill point landed on Madoka, who with Mami was able to get enough NP, and now we win. Now it's just game over. So it comes down to enemy having barrier, because if the enemy has barrier, then we don't get a bonus skill point from Homura. Because Homura only gets stacks if you deal damage. They're all stunned, by the way. They're broken and stunned, so it's game over. Like if the enemy team gets stunned and broken, it's over. It's over. It's just GG. Turn 1 finish again, by the way. Okay, so the enemy has... Oh, this is weird. I need to think about this. So you have 1 skill point left at that point, right? You have 1 skill point left. Mummy uses the skill point, but hits barrier because the enemy team got their barrier out. So you don't get the skill point, but it's possible from counterattacks that Mummy gets enough MP to then use her special, which I think also doesn't give a skill point. But I think it actually did. I think I actually did get a skill point. I think it actually did break the barrier. I think we actually did enough damage to break the barrier. Because of that, we got a skill point. And because of that, Homura, who came after, was able to use the skill point. That's weird. That is just weird. I'm gonna go to my own stream and go backwards and see what happened. Hold up. Going backwards on my own screen. Okay, so yeah, Mummy got hit multiple times, which is why she got her special out. And did she do enough damage to just break the barriers? She didn't break a barrier. We didn't get a skill point. We just had a skill point. From when did we have a skill point? You start the battle with 6 skill points. Wait, what? How do we have a second? How do we have another skill point? Where's our skill points from? So we start the battle with 6 skill points. We have 5 characters all using a turn. Because I don't think Moemoda's passive triggered yet. Okay, 3, now we're on 2. Now we're on 1. Yeah, now we're on 1 skill point. Mummy doesn't give a skill point on A2. Yeah, we're on 1 skill point. We use the last skill point with Mummy. We're not getting the skill point because we hit barriers. Does Mummy A2 give a skill point? It fucking doesn't. Where the fuck is that skill point from? What? Am I being stupid? What? Hold up, am I being stupid? This doesn't give a skill point. Because I don't have her A4. I don't have her A4. What? Do you just generally get a skill point when you use special, or what is happening? Wait a minute. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. Is someone in chat now? How did I get that skill point? So I was on 0 skill points and my Mummy used her special and I got a skill point. And it wasn't Moemoda's passive. Like I checked the passive, Moemoda's passive does not activate. Because in fact it activated after that, I got another skill point. Oh no, wait, I didn't. I actually didn't get a skill point. When Moemoda did the normal attack. And okay, no, I bamboozled myself. I bamboozled myself with that. Because the skill points are hidden below the screen. The hidden skill points are below the screen. I know they're 0. And then they pop up at 1. And I was like, how do they pop up at 1? But the thing is, when they popped up, my Moemoda had already started the very first frame of her normal attack. And so it already gave me the skill point. Jesus, that's what happened. Okay, never mind. Jesus. So that was actually perfect. No, that actually was perfect. So after Moemoda uses her normal attack, I then have 2 skill points after that. Yeah, so because then her passive triggered because the barrier is broken. However, the passive may not trigger here because the enemy might still have a barrier if this was not powerful enough. So I have at least 1 skill point. So then afterwards, Felicia takes a turn. Felicia has a skill point. Felicia is 100% using that skill point to whack someone with her special and with her skill. And that skill is guaranteed to break a barrier because there's no fucking way that an enemy barrier survives Mummy skill, special, and then a buffed with Mummy skill and special, a Felicia skill. Like no barrier is going to survive that. So then, because the barrier breaks, they take damage. And because they take damage, Moemoda's skill activates. So I'm guaranteed to have a skill point after Felicia attack. Because I'm guaranteed to have a skill point, that skill point goes to Pluvia, which is the second attack of Pluvia. So Pluvia at that point has used 2 skills, which together with everyone else with the Mummy attack is gonna absolutely break the enemies. However, there's another scenario, and that scenario is when Mummy doesn't take enough damage to get her special. Because Mummy only got her special because she got attacked. Because without getting attacked, she's like a handful of skill points off. A handful of MP off, I mean. So if she doesn't get attacked, she's a handful of MP off. And if she doesn't get her special, I don't get the action advance, which means the enemy might actually get more turns. And then what happens is the enemy barrier might not break. Because now I'm missing buffs and I'm missing the damage. And if the barrier doesn't break, then I don't get the skill point. If I don't get the skill point, then Pluvia does a normal attack. And I'm far behind. So I actually kind of need Mummy to get hit often enough that she gets her special. Which is likely, actually no, it's guaranteed if the enemy has a Sayaka. And this enemy does have a Sayaka. So against this team, it works. Against this team, it's guaranteed to work because the Sayaka is going to counter-attack my Mummy twice, giving her enough MP to have special. With the special, I get action forward, I get the damage, and with the damage, it's guaranteed that Felicia breaks the barrier, and if the Felicia breaks the barrier, I get guaranteed another skill point, which guarantees the Pluvia. And because Pluvia gets another skill that guarantees the break, and because this break is guaranteed, it guarantees a win. Okay, this is... Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. It took a lot, but we actually figured it out. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of work. Mentally, just figure out how to actually work through this. But this only works if the enemy has a Sayaka. So on Tomoe, this guy, that wouldn't work because I wouldn't be getting countered. And in fact, they have a lot more single target damage. So my Mummy would not get special. Yeah, against this guy wouldn't work. Like, if I played against this guy, I would probably lose because I just figured out that my rotation would get fucked up. Like, my rotation would not work against this team. But rotation works against this team. And this team actually has more points, so it's actually better. Yay. Let's watch it again a couple more times. Just to see that it is indeed what happens every time. So you see, she does this, AoE attack, gets countered. Gets more MP from the counter. I think this works exactly. I think it actually is exactly enough to get her up there. Actually, no, the enemy is even more than exactly because the enemies are also attacking me in the meantime. Oh, and because they have a Felicia, they can't stop me. Like, if the enemy had a Felicia, they could, like, stop my rotation at any point. Also, this is bad. This is the one bad thing that could happen because now the enemy Sayaka is stunned and can't counterattack. Except she comes out of stun and then can counterattack again. Also, more MP again for Mummy. Mummy, more MP. And there we go, she has it. And this counter guarantees it. So even if she didn't get attacked by the looks, with this counter it was guaranteed. Yeah, that's guaranteed. Even if she gets stunned, it's guaranteed. Okay, barrier broke. That means we got an extra skill point. Because we got the extra skill point, that means Pluvia. And because Pluvia breaks, it's GG. Because this happens and then they all get stunned. And it's like, okay, this is over. It's possible that the stun misses, by the way, on that Homoda, but it wouldn't change anything because that Homoda can't do anything. By the way, in case you guys didn't know this, if your character gets a kill on an enemy in PvP, they gain a whole bunch of MP. So my Madoka is already back to MP. My Madoka almost had full MP again because you get like a whole bunch of, I think like 30 MP per kill. So since my Madoka just killed 2 people, okay, she didn't kill them, she only like downed them. But because she downed 2 enemy characters, she got a whole bunch of MP and almost got another special out of that. Wait. Oh, hold up. This guy's playing right now. Are you seeing this? This guy's playing right now because the score has just gone up. Ooh, he's playing right now. Ooh. He's reaching my score. I think he's actually fighting me and winning. But the thing is, if he's fighting me and winning, I can't do anything about that. I just have to hope that he gets unlucky. I think that's the best thing I can do. Like, once again, I think I win more than 50% of the time against this guy. But I may not, because my rotation is fucked up. Against him specifically. I think I just figured out my rotation is fucked up against him. I don't know how to change that, because he has a Felicia, which means he can fuck up my rotation even if I change my rotation now. So even if I change my rotation, I can still get screwed over. Then again, I can also screw over his rotation with this team. Like, it's RNG. I don't want to do an RNG battle. I'm just going to farm this guy. If I don't get first in this season, by the way, it's okay. It's okay. Like, this guy right here is gambling. This guy is 100% gambling on fighting me. Because we both have a Felicia, and my team is faster than his team. And my team being faster than his team with a Felicia means that if my Felicia stuns, for example, the Mummy or their Felicia, I just win. I just win if that happens, or even the Pluvia. Like, there's many different targets where it's possible that I just win off of a lucky Felicia stun, and they don't have a defender. Because they don't have a defender, like a Kirika with Sana, for example, a Kirika with Sana is more likely to get hit by a stun than other characters, because defenders naturally have a taunt, right? So because defenders naturally have a taunt, they're more likely to eat Felicia stuns. But this guy doesn't have a defender, which means that my Felicia could randomly stun the worst targets possible on his team, or the best targets possible on his team, and he could just randomly lose immediately off of that. So this guy, if he fights me, he's rolling the dice on lucky Felicia stuns. And I could do the same. I could fight this guy and roll the dice on lucky Felicia. I want to do that. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe against a guy that I know that I have a 100% win rate against. And get as many points as I can like that. And I just hope that the other guy fights me, has a bad day, and loses. Because if the other guy has a bad day and loses against me, even like once or twice, I think I just win the season. But that's not guaranteed, because now I kind of can't fight anyone else for 90 points. That's another problem, because now everyone else is so far below that I can't get another 90 points. And he's gonna have the same problem. He's gonna have the same problem as well. That you can't fight anyone else and still get like 90 points. That's only 45 points. This is scary. This is really scary. I could try to change my team around to win against the other guy more often. But he has a Felicia, and you can't guarantee a win against a Felicia team. That's the sad part, is you can't guarantee a win against a strong Felicia team. Right? Against a strong Felicia team, you can never guarantee that you win. It's always rolling the dice. I don't want to roll the dice. I want to just have victories. Like, I'm first now, but the other guy is... Dude. I don't want to play an RNG battle. Fuck it. We're taking the easy victories, and we're just gonna hope the other guy has a bad day and loses a whole bunch. The fun part, once you decide that you don't care about farming the high target points because you might RNG lose, you can just pick really easy targets. Like, you can just pick really, really easy targets like this, and just get free bonus points. Because it doesn't matter. If they're all 45 points, then what does it matter if they're stronger or weaker, right? Like, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just bully. If you're already on top, you can just bully. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Or an easy bully. Bully, bully, bully. And yeah, we have to, if you want to get top 1, you have to spend every day. It's pretty not possible otherwise. Also, but at least, here's the thing. If I get like a number 1 in a season just once, if there's just a single season where I get number 1, I'm never gonna spend on refreshing place ever again. Because I can just put that number 1 badge on my profile and then just have it there for the rest of my life, and I don't give a shit. Alan, it's him. Right, so I'm only gonna ever do this once. Like, in the entire lifetime of this game. That I actually care about getting rank 1. And if you don't care about rank 1, you can just farm, you can just bully people below you 5 times a day and that's it. He's still on 10-16. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That either means he lost to me and is now having to rethink his team, and hopefully he doesn't have a good idea. Or he's done for the day. And he's just out of place. Because if he's out of place, that's also a really good sign. Plus, as number 1, it might put you in a stronger bracket next time as 2 and 3. I don't know if that's the case. Because I had I've placed top 10 the first 2 times in a row. And now I've got the easiest bracket I've ever seen. And top 8 is pretty good. So I don't think it put me in like a strong bracket, because I don't know, I should have. Just my points with James. You're a clown. Ayaka's not in the game yet. Dude, look at this dude. Easy points. Last time for the day, I think? Yeah, last time for the day. And we're done for the day. I think the other guy is probably still has place. I assume what happened is the other guy lost and is now rethinking his team. Hopefully he doesn't come up with a better team though, because if he does, that would be kind of bad. Yeah, well, why not? The thing is though, even if you don't spend on PvP in any way, it's really easy to get through the entire PvP shop and then just wait for next month. How do you get Madoka on PC? It's emulator, and the emulator is called Mumu. So if you Google Mumu emulator, you may be able to figure out how it works. Also, there's like, if you go to the Exedra Discord in the Exedra Help channel, Exedra Help on the Exedra Discord, there's going to be guides pinned to that channel on how to get it running. You just switched to watch my phone. Hey, welcome back, Ian Sweets. Did you win the gamble? Wait, what gamble? In PvP, I didn't gamble in PvP. I got Madokami. I did score attack up to and including 14, but I saw 15 and then saw the amount of shit it requires and was like, oh, 15 is 4 hyper whales. I get it. And then noped out of there. Like 15 is hyper whales only. In the score attack, like a few weeks ago, the highest level was 12. And 12 was actually still possible if you're only like a dolphin. Free-to-play, extremely difficult. It was probably still just barely possible as a free-to-play if you were absolutely on top of the meta. But now, even getting to 15 is whale territory, and even being able to stay alive against 15 is hyper whale territory. Like hyper whale territory. You're not doing anything there. So, if we waited a half an hour, by the way, we would have daily reset. However, what are we even getting on daily reset? More PvP battles, which I'm not doing because I'm waiting for the other guys to do PvP battles first, so I'm doing them tomorrow. And just going through event quests, which means there's like no point in sticking around like on stream, I mean, for the daily reset, because it's nothing. But yeah, 15, you got 50% boss HP and the party weapon shields are full. How did you even do damage? Because you need to do like insane damage to the boss while also staying alive at the same time. Like, it's insane. Although if I kicked out the Hazuki so I didn't have a cleanse for the attack buff, I probably would be able to get much further, but I don't think that would help me much. No. You know what, you meant the PvP. Yeah, I didn't play the strong guy in PvP. I only fought against the weaker guys. Because I figured out that I didn't have to gamble, but the other guy does. Like, that's the thing. Because I'm on top, I can just not gamble, and the other guy below me has to gamble. So I can just hope that the guy below me gambles and loses. And that's actually like the highest probability win rate strategy, is to just wait for the guy below you to lose on gambling. But yeah, that's basically it. I think that's all I wanted to do today on stream. Unless someone has an idea on what I was supposed to do today on stream, because I think there was really just the new event stuff. Sadly, there's no new tower. I don't know. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know why they don't just continue with tower and have like a new tower every 2 weeks. They can just throw some trash enemies out there. They don't have to like specifically design it down to the enemy every single time. Because it's better to just... They could just rerun the same from last week again. It would still be better than not having tower like, at all. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I think that's it for this time. Also the archive. Yeah, if you go into the archive, you can't actually play score attack again, sadly. But yeah, we're done for the day. What else is next for my channel? We have a whole bunch more videos. We have to make a video about... I think I might make a video about score attack, maybe not. I have to make a video about how to do the next chapter, like how to do the AI chapter, because I haven't even done a guide for that chapter. Tier list? Madokami guide? I need to do a Madokami guide as well. Oh god. Oh god, there's way more stuff I have to do. Oh no. But yeah, that's for me to figure out. For now, I have to say thank you everyone who came out and watched the stream for me, together with me. So we could be... What am I talking about? I don't know. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!